What?
All right, who wants to give me the recap?
Thank you, Zu'el. You noticed.
Thank you for noticing, my
sure.
God.
I will do the recap.
Okay.
All right, so we finished cleaning up all the trogs for the Brass Baron's men because they are incompetent little shits and don't know how to fight worth a damn. And then Mooney discovered that they were hauling a shit ton of bodies, and when we asked about it, they were a little hesitant at first, but they gave up the information. Apparently, the Baron wants these bodies for something that he was unaware of, but I'm pretty sure he's trying to continue the blood magic research that Tuke and I have been doing. How he knows about it, I don't know, but I don't like that he knows. So, he's on my shit list. Finally made our way back to Haikyo after spending some time in the mine where, for some reason, Holdan forgot how to mine. I don't know how that happened, but I'm gonna blame it on the egg.
Mooney said the egg did it.
Well, then, there you go. The egg did it. Found some blessed brass, so they're gonna have fun playing with that in the forge, I guess. And
Bronze, not brass.
Or bronze, whatever. I don't know ores. It's not my thing. Got back to Haikyo, met with Lord Tai and his brother, friend, I don't know, some weird dude in a hat, who is gonna help us figure out what the fuck is in this egg, because apparently he has a strong mental fortitude. And he's gonna cure us of our current diseases. And then some foreigners came in looking for shelter. We decided to be nice and let them stay, and met a fairly decent caster by the name of Fuego. I don't know. He looked kind of cool, but also looked like a demon. I don't know. We'll see where that goes. And then Tuke over here decided to show off his magical prowess by trying to summon a familiar in the middle of the estate for whatever reason. And that's where we left off.
Alrighty. Good stuff, good stuff. So today we're going to be going over all of the different setup and logistics and all that good stuff for prestige classes, your wealth. We'll be going through the event stuff there. I believe that's... Yeah, that's where we are. So, sorry, Boldrum. Let's go ahead and get everybody stacked up here, and let's start going over some stuff.
Oh, we can't see the familiar first? What if that changes what Tuke wants?
I mean, I could roll it now if you want.
Do it now. You've blue-balled us for a fucking week. As is.
Yeah. I was going to say, Taz blue-balled us for like 3 months.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
To roll your familiar?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Here we go.
He gets a voicing.
Hooray, is that you?
Okay. Okay.
Probably gets a kappa.
It's Metharia.
No. You didn't roll like 3 ones. You didn't get Materia. You got a kappa.
No!
What's wrong with kappas? Kappas are cool. Kappa, kappa, kappa.
All right. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay.
Ooh, what if it's a red cap?
Not that would be funny. Just use him as my ingredient. My alchemical ingredient.
Scoop it, doop it, doop. Doop it, doop it, doop. Alright. Making this. Go in here.
I'm gonna apply a long rest. Ah,
Why
so
would I do
shiny
such a
this
thing?
morning.
I'm so shiny.
She'll look at Holden. Am I blinding? She'll strike a pose.
No, you're not blind. I'm pretty sure you can see pretty well.
But am I blinding you?
No.
Well, I can't ask Zu'el. He's already blind.
That's true.
Yeah, he's got some cat
Took's in the
raps
middle
in
of
there.
something.
No, let's go.
She'll
calm.
instead see if. Oh God, I have void selected. Hang on. Select void. I don't know how that happened. She'll strike a pose and see if she blinds Jax the pervert.
Jax is unblinded. He is instead
Damn it.
sniffing the ground.
I need more spit.
It's like you're doing the, it's like you're doing the spit from Mulan, where she tries to spit like all the men.
Come on, this is the
Dribbles
movie
out
we're
like-
talking about. She spits and it goes like across the map.
Duke, are you okay?
I think
sound
he's
a little,
constipated.
He took a lot of fiber last night.
All right,
Copy's
Finally.
eating those new muffins.
the magic somehow conjures forth from Took's incredible veiny forehead,
Ew!
and he will summon his familiar. This creature appears before you.
Up.
What the?
Oh my god.
Look at it.
Oh my
He
god.
got an owlbear!
That looks
It's an owl.
pretty.
It's perfect.
All right.
Wait, it's an owl bear?
Oh yeah, it's got 4 legs. Oh, it's a baby owl.
Ooh.
As you will this creature into existence, it will look up to you and it will go, "Hello,
Hello.
are you my master?
Of course.
What is your name?"
My name is Took. What's yours?
"My name is Cup.
Huh. Come.
For the remainder of your natural lifespan, I shall serve as a constant companion."
All right then. You see that, guys? I can do it.
Dude, why are you talking to that bird?
What is it saying?
Oh, it's can't you hear?
No.
They are unable to understand me, for our link is within our minds. You can
Oh,
understand
I see.
me because you can feel the remanations of my mind juice.
Huh.
I
Well, it seems like
I
yes?
sense the need to learn of the alchemical world within your mind. It is good
Yes.
that you are so curious, for I have secrets to show you.
Ooh.
How big is
Tries
this
to
tiny
keep-
bird?
She tries to keep Jax from eating it.
What's the size? How big is this?
The bird is 2 feet tall.
Oh, okay, I'm bigger than it. Okay, good.
for now.
What do you mean for now? It's a bird.
You guys know the sound that pugs make when they breathe?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what Cup is making.
I think it's I
Thank you.
think it's ill.
Oh, it's fine.
Why are you just? Why is it just staring at you? And
It's
Because
breathing?
it's an owl.
That's what birds do.
And it's my summoned.
Yeah, it's his buddy, just like
Oh,
Jax.
yeah.
What? Okay. Well, what's its name? I assume it has
Oh.
a name.
Oh, yes. Its name is Cup.
Oh, that's
Well, that's something you drink out of. What's the bird's name?
Oh, yeah. That's the bird's name. A cup.
Cup with a
Well,
She'll
Cup.
keep one
Drink out
hand
of him?
up so she keeps Jax's muzzle shut, but she'll squat down. Hey, Cup. My name's Moody. He's real cute.
He'll look over at Mooney and respond.
She'll chirp back at it. Chirp, chirp.
And
He
we'll look
says
back.
hi.
And we'll look back over to Took and we'll say, "Your companions are acceptable.
All right.
Tell me. I must be brought up to date on your current activities."
Oh, well. I'm about to help someone commune with this egg apparition thing, which is an entry point to the dream.
Your knowledge of the dream entices me. It means that there are pockets of your education that no longer are in Shadoww. This is good. The bridges you
Well-
will build between your understanding of what is and what is not will be far easier with these pockets of intellect.
Well, of course. I'm smart. I'm an orc.
Yes, that is why.
Also, I don't really know much about the dream. I've been there, but not for very long.
Do not fear. Your curiosity will be sated, and together we will delve into secrets both terrible and forbidden. We will sup on the knowledge of the gods, hidden behind the veil of shadows. Can't you feel it?
Yes.
The trepidation of the yet-to-be-known, the enticement, the feeling of discovery.
Of course. I must learn everything.
Yes. Yes. He will start doing pug breathing excitingly.
I think it's about to die.
Yeah, you should get that checked out.
He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Does it look like an owl to her? Someone said owl bear earlier.
It
Is
is
this
not.
an owl?
It is not an owl bear. It is
Okay.
what it appears to be. Is some kind of bird cat.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Has Moody
bad.
ever seen anything like it before?
No,
Oh, okay.
it is not a creature that is native to this place or any continent any of you are from.
She'll scratch her left cheek. Now, what kind of creature is that? What is
Cup.
Cup?
I guess I could just ask him. Hey,
This
Cup.
is not-
Cup. What kind of creature are you?
I am a canary.
A canary.
A canary, yes.
I see.
Cool.
Yeah, it seems like it's the type of creature he is a canary.
Never met one of those before. Cool. Hey, Jax. Don't eat canaries. Just give it a stern look.
Jax will listen.
Good boy.
And just breathe heavily on Zu'el's back of his neck.
Lick him next. Jewel on him.
I grab his tongue and cut it off. No, I don't do that.
She
much
leers.
Master,
How much exposure does he get?
Master.
How? What? I didn't hear.
Master.
I could not hear.
Cup will eat the cat.
No!
Oh, you found food.
That
Hey,
cat's
you
nasty
spit that
habit of
out.
popping out of nowhere.
Spit that out.
Cup will
Snuck
spit
up
the
on me
cat out
when I
onto
first got
Holden.
here too.
Why'd your bird eat this cat?
Cup will look up towards Took and he will say, Master,
Yes.
I require physical tending.
So you're hungry?
Pet me, you fool.
Oh.
It
Okay.
is required for the bond to be complete.
Sure.
Yes.
I like to picture it never blinks.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It just
Nice.
always has eyes like that.
How does it keep it lubricated?
Yes.
That's a special ability of the canary with a K.
Just licks his eyes.
Like a
Yes.
lizard.
Alright. Cup will then open its wings, will flap once and then close them, and it will float and land on top of Took's head.
Oh, does he perch on like one of his horns?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute! Oh, Duke, I like him a lot. Wait, is that a he? I can't tell.
I'm not sure.
Hey, Cup, what's your pronouns? It's 2024, I need to know.
It's a bird.
And then it will look down at Took and will answer, Please inform the orc that I am a hermaphrodite.
He's hermidivore? Hermidify?
You're trying to say hermaphrodite?
Please inform
Yes.
the orc that I am both genders simultaneously.
Yeah, it's both genders simultaneously.
Oh,
Oh, so a Z them. Got it.
that's complicated. Well, Cup's cute. That's all I wanted to say. What's next?
Yes, Master, what is next? Shall we ponder the secrets of the universe and extract from the bones of this world the sweet marrow of knowledge?
Well, I was thinking about creating a blue alchemist fire. That blue fire that
Oh, yes.
we've...
Let us make different colored fire instead.
Yes.
I will assist you.
Huh, cool.
Please refer to the older orc that his eyebrows are quite humorous to me.
Alright then. He's cool. He finds that your eyebrows are funny.
Oh, I bet there's bugs in them. You wanna let Cup groom them?
Yeah, I don't care.
Hey,
Master,
Cup.
please inform
Still doesn't
the-
care if you eat his eyebrows.
Please inform the older orc that I don't believe him.
He says he doesn't believe you, Sue.
I don't care what he believes or not. I got shit to do. Let's get going.
Alright then.
It will spit up a gem.
No, that.
Oh, wait, your bird can make gems? Hold on, let me see that.
How what?
It will spit up a
What kind of
gem.
gems?
Where does it
What kind
land?
of gem?
It lands. He spits on Zu'el.
Zu'el, let me look at that.
Sure. Just
Looks
kick it
a
over
bit
to
shiny.
Shadow. Or to Holden.
Oh, what kind of gem is this?
It's a lesser gem, a tiger's eye.
Ah, yes, this is the eye of the tiger.
Oh,
It's the thrill of the fights.
what a very good canary.
Well,
I
I
need to
mean,
get
we
me one of
always
them.
do rise up to the challenge of our rivals.
Yeah. Hey. I'm gonna go put that with
All right.
other ones.
Congratulations, you have your fucking familiar now.
Yay!
Wait,
It's so cute.
Duke, how often can your bird do that?
Cup gives you 1 exposure while he is up.
Okay.
Go ask your bird how often he can do that.
So, how often do you spit out gems?
Master, please inform the disgusting half-breed that it's none of his business.
He says it's none of your business.
But wouldn't it be your business if he's your pet? So wouldn't it be good for you to know that?
I mean, I don't really use gems, so...
But you could.
What do you mean? It does nothing for alchemical agents.
You don't know that. Have you tried?
No.
Didn't you say before you literally needed diamond dust for some stuff? What if you need other dusts?
Oh,
Diamond's a gem.
That's a good question, actually, yeah.
What if you need ruby dust for something?
You know what? Yeah, maybe I can experiment with something like that.
Alrighty. So, you guys now have Took's familiar after a long wait.
Yes!
A creepy fucking bird.
He's cute!
Okay, guys. So I guess we'll go over all your supplies and prestige class stuff. Let's do prestige class stuff because I want to know where you guys are at on that. We'll start with you, Holden. Let me get everything open here.
All right.
Okay. What, oh dear Holden, are you thinking about being?
Chosen or veteran mercenary, more leaning towards chosen, but waiting until I see what the role progression stuff gives and possible feats later. Because one progresses martial, one progresses mundane.
Okay, well, excuse me. Well, let's see. Chosen and veteran mercenary. Both fine choices. Let's see, there's also... Chosen I get. Is the reason you want veteran mercenary because of the professional sub-role?
That, the fact that it's more mundane progression, so depending on what feats come out, if there's more crafting-related feats, because lining with the crafter, also, Holden will just become a walking arsenal at that point, and that's also fine. So it's more expanding Holden's repertoire of weapons and stuff, and having that utility, especially with the swapping out.
Do you have a repertoire of weapons? You really only have your pickaxes.
Yeah, for now. But my plan was to start making a few couple extra weapons after the incident of me having all of my damage types not working. So I want to get hack weapons. I want to get a couple different damage types on them. So I plan on at least getting a couple extra. Mm-hmm. And if I went veteran merc, if it has more crafting stuff in line with the feats I could get later, then I probably just make an entire arsenal of stuff to carry rather than just having like a backup set of weapons. I'd have like a weapon for every occasion. And then Chosen's just more leaning into what Holden kind of already does and just trying to, pump him up and,
Well, Chosen's pretty straightforward for any fighter of why it's good. So yeah. It's not really a complex thing. Okay. I guess the next thing to ask is, let's see. Is there anything I would suggest?
Any Galean class suggestions?
Nothing that would fit what he wants. It'd be a major character change to do like samurai or Onimetsu or anything like that.
Have you considered Walker in the Waste?
He's not really a merchant, or else I would have suggested guild merchant.
I looked at it, but I was the same way. It's like that's not really his thing. He left all that stuff up to Vale because she's the nerdy numbers, all that stuff.
But then we could have Fuego and Minima.
Yes, but also Holdan is the type of person to, get his work done and not pay people to do it, which is why he goes in the mine to get stuff and then also comes out and makes stuff.
Yeah, those seem pretty straightforward. I can't really think of anything that speaks Holdan.
Are you don't think he should go Gravelord? I'm just kidding.
Oh. I was like, well,
Just a joke.
Let me consider it. I mean, probably not though, because that would be really hard for you guys to work around. Although, I do think this group would do pretty well with a Gravelord in it, if I'm honest, because of how your party setup is. Because you don't really have a good healing source, like at all. So.
Healers.
Why do you disagree?
Song of Rest.
Okay, that's
we do not have a strong healer.
That's not a strong healing source.
we play on the edge.
I mean, it's a good healing source, but it depends on what Coffee builds, obviously. But just Song of Rest is not a good healing. That's not good enough to negate Gravelord. You're actually one of the few parties that I would say could actually have a Gravelord and be successful mechanically.
But it's not a Holdan thing.
Oh, I know. I'm just commenting that. Oddly enough, since most people I try to steer them away from Gravelord if they have a heavy healing presence, but your group really doesn't. So.
I can even add temporary hit points with potions and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's so the reason why I think that Gravelord works for this party is because of the fact that your damage mitigation is so high that you effectively have healing through that, right? And if you go like, is Boldrum still a knight?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got Fighting Spirit replication. You've got all the different potions that you could have access to, which can give you other forms of temporary HP. I mean, it just really works because you have a very heavy resistance party. So I think that's why it works pretty well. But I digress. Okay, Chosen and Veteran Mercenary seem like good ones for Holdan. I can't really think of anything not discussed. All right, Mooney, what are you thinking about doing?
Ravager.
Ravager, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get that in front of me. I mean, I know why, but...
To prepare when she's ready to kill again.
Oh no, it's been fixed.
I know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're preparing to be able to kill again.
Yes. Turn me into a battering ram.
Ravager's very
Just
good.
use your head.
But trying to think if there's anything more I would point out.
I really wanted to do the Moon Mad one, but it's not the right fit. It was so cool to have like all the requirements lined up.
Yeah. Did you consider Chieftain at all?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay.
I did consider it and quickly dismissed it.
Why?
She's not the type of person to go into war cries and the actual chieftain part of it. She doesn't want to be a chieftain.
Alrighty. I just think that Chieftain works well with what you're trying to accomplish. But that's fair. Out of character, out of character. Let's see if I can think of anything else here. I think that... there's always Walker in the Waste. No.
I looked at that and I read my wizard.
Yeah. I know why. I was just...
And I dismissed that. Same thing for the Pendant one. I read Fiend stuff. And it looks really cool. I just don't want to have two Fiend focused things.
If you were still unable to kill, I would have suggested a Peacemaker.
No, never.
No, Mooney's too nice to be errant fighter. I was thinking about the errant knight.
Is she?
Yeah, she's not actually mean.
She wouldn't even go out with you to kill a deer to get your spell slots back to heal her leg.
Yeah. She uses big weapons, so back alley brute doesn't really work for her.
Nope.
Is there anything else I would consider?
How's your charisma?
Yeah, I think Ravager.
12.
Ravager's,
Ravager's really it.
Ravager's pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm. There wasn't really any other contenders.
Pedal Knight wouldn't work, because you don't want to be at full health.
No,
Nope.
she doesn't. So the only other ones I could really think of is Ancestral Warrior's awesome.
Was that the hybrid class?
Yeah, it's a hybrid
Yeah.
class.
No, I don't want to dual class.
Why? Why?
Because I don't want to.
Huh, okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, looks good to me.
Multi-classing is cringe.
Yeah.
Alright, Zu'el, what are you thinking about doing?
All right, let's talk multi-classes, Arcadum.
Alright, here, lay it on me.
So the big three that I'm working through are Explorer,
Yeah.
Binder, and Dark Crusader.
Okay, so let's go through those. All those would have been ones I would have suggested to you as well. The only other one I could really think of is maybe Shade Merchant. Nah, that wouldn't work. Nah, okay. So, first up, Dark Crusader, very good. Straightforward, fits right into what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty cool. It seems like you've got 3 different flavors here, because one is going to give you a heavier melee presence than what you've been doing, so it'll like move into that. Binder deals with summoning, which I think is kind of odd because I haven't really had you discuss summoning at all. And then Explorer is Explorer's ability is going to be very dependent on making making good tactical choices.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, it's just going to be the harder of the 3 to really play.
Yeah.
Because of the basically it's as good as the player is in terms of like determining which effects are most important and sussing out effects and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, what is it that you want to accomplish?
Well, I mean, the end goal for Zu'el is just to get as strong as possible when it comes to casting and using implements, which was why I was thinking Binder, just because the logic was like that's the wizard class, and they get to translate any spells that they come across and can use. So that was, it wasn't so much the summoning aspect as it was to just get more arcana and spell deciphering. Explorer was just to be like, oh, I like this ability this boss is using. I want to take that for myself. And
That's pretty Zu'el, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Binder, if the only reason you're getting it is for the extra spell selection, I wouldn't take it because so much of its power budget is based off summoning.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I was going to, like, doing that, I was going to lean more into the summoning aspect of it. And that was going to lead me to one of my questions was, can my Eidolon just be a younger version of me that helps me do my research?
Your Eidolon's chosen like a familiar.
Well, it says you get to choose its form.
Yeah. I mean, you can make it look like you, but it's not going to be the actual younger version of you. No.
Damn. Okay.
You get to choose its base form, but a lot of its aspects are like its soul is chosen from a role. I will say that the Eidolon. So the Eidolon is the highest form of familiar, right? It's like it's so powerful that it's essentially an ally slot.
Yeah.
So it's by no means not going to be something that you can have a lot of interaction with, and you get to choose its base form, but it's not like you can't actually have a younger you. No.
Yes, okay. Okay. And then for the Dark Crusader, for the Nightmare, like you probably can't answer this yet, but is that like with out of character Melee's Nightmare where I have to sacrifice my soul in order to use it kind of deal, or is it, or how does that interaction work?
I have no idea what you mean by that.
Like when Essie's character Melee got her Nightmare mount, she had to make a deal for her soul in order to ride said Nightmare.
Yeah.
Would I have to make that same deal with the Nightmare that I summon as a Dark Crusader?
It's not. It depends on the Nightmare.
Ah, okay.
You have to make a deal with the creature. A Nightmare gets to choose its rider. It's one of the most powerful steeds, but they get to choose their rider. So if you summon one, you're going to have to agree to its terms.
Yeah. Okay.
Lucky for you, if its terms are drugs, we've got two.
Well,
I need silver soul. Okay. All right. Trying to think of what else. Other question I had. And you did say for like the dual class progressions, like if I went, because since I'm all magic now and I'm going into paladin, would I get both 6 through 10 magic and 1 through 5 martial, or would I just get one or the other for the progression?
You get whatever progression is given to you. So for the magic classes, spellcasting progression is always given. So that means that you would progress as if you were a 6th level caster, not a 1st level caster.
Okay.
So
well, it doesn't specify what the progression is outside of spellcasting.
Yeah, because that's all you get.
Okay, so I wouldn't get any martial progression as a Crusader. Okay.
No.
Okay.
You only get that progression. It's specified to spellcasting.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm just gonna lock into Dark Crusader. I think that probably fits the best.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put me in, coach.
I guess as a final word, I still think Explorer's good for you.
Yeah.
I think you could use it well. I don't think Binder's that good for you, because I don't really see you using that. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think of you as a caster. Like you've never really demonstrated that proclivity to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, by all means, choose whatever you want, but I'm just giving you what my opinions are. And remember, you don't have to lock in anything until we play next. So the character you have when we play next after the break, that is what your character is. That's what the lock-in is. So you have time there, because there's going to be feats and a bunch of other shit that's coming out. So you'll get to peruse a lot of that. All right, then. Sounds good to me. Took, what are you thinking about doing?
The practitioner.
Practitioner, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense to me. Nothing else really caught your attention?
I mean, just now I was looking at Guild Merchant.
Guild Merchant is good.
But Took wouldn't hire people to do things for him.
Okay, then not for you then.
And since he is foregoing like martial prowess for like knowledge, practitioner is like perfect for it. I mean, there's Arcane Archer, but the practitioner.
I thought Arcane Archer would definitely be on your mind because Arcane.
Oh, it is.
Arcane Archer like really works with what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it is my personal preference, but I'm thinking about like.
I would also say Sanctifier is something you might consider as well.
Sanctifier?
Yeah. Because you're anti-demon. So Sanctifier gives you access to Anointed Arms, which everything you have is the Anointed property, right? Which is very good.
Yeah.
And it also applies to your ammunition. So your javelins will have it. Very important. Battlefield Blessing gives you a ranger-based force multiplier for your entire party. You also get Clerical Spellcasting, which gives you access to the Chosen Blessing and eventually him, right? Which is going to be a very big power boost for you. And then at 8th level, you get probably their coolest ability, which is Sanctified Spells, which is a 1d6 penalty to the next attack and damage roll that an enemy makes when you cast a spell. So to me, the reason why I think that's really cool is because that's a huge force multiplier defensively for your whole party while you just cast normal spells while doing everything else that you're doing, like killing and slaying demons and stuff like that. So that also gives you access to another bless pool for the party, which is really great. So things to consider. Because Sanctifier, I think, works really well, not only mechanically with Took, but also aesthetically somewhat, because of the Anointed Arms and his anti-demon aspects. So that's something that could work, I think. Arcane Archer obviously is very good. Pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to walk you through why that's good. And Practitioner obviously really leans into your alchemical side, which will be great. And it gives you access to an out of base class roll, which is also pretty cool. Which Sanctifier would also do, but in a different degree. I think something that you should consider is, what do you want your role in the party to be in combat? Because your role out of combat's pretty well defined. You're a researcher and you're a consumable crafter, but what is your in combat role that you want to actually specialize in, do you think?
More support / utility. And actually, you know what? He can also do like massive attack with alchemical stuff too.
So
honestly, I think he's pretty balanced out if he adds alchemical like bombs to his javelins or stuff.
Well, yeah, but that's something that's not going to be efficiently used, you see, because you have to put that on each javelin, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, a Sanctifier is going to bless all of your equipment just by you using it. So that's something that you don't have to augment at all.
Yeah, and I also noticed the Sanctifier, the Anointed Arms, since it blesses the ammunition, because of, I forgot what it is, but the javelins would count as ammunition.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So they count as
which
ammunition.
Is pretty cool, actually.
Which, yeah, it's very good. So it works well for that. Also, the Battlefield Blessing, I cannot stress enough, is something that it's a force multiplier. So you have a very heavy weapon attack party, right? Like, you only have like one person that doesn't use weapons to attack, and even then they just channel their magic through it, right? So like everybody is a weapon attacker in this party. So I think that the Battlefield Blessing is really good for that, because that's an extra d6 on all of their attacks. Whereas the Practitioner could do something similar, but you'd have to use expensive resources to enable the same effect. You see what I mean? Whereas the Sanctifier could just do that. You also get access to cleric spells, which are always good. And you have sanctified spells, which I think is... It might be hard for you to visualize how strong it is, but it is very strong, right? That, coupled with your Battlefield Blessing, means that you can actually turn the force multiplier across the board against all the enemies and allies in the battlefield. You can really shift over how much advantage your party has. So it's very strong. But if you wanted to spend more of your time creating rare oils, like unique item interactions with the game state, then Practitioner is definitely for you, because not only can you make them in the middle of combat, but you can also get access to, naturally, the higher level skill thresholds required in order to make them. So, if you wanted, like, Sanctifier is very good for turning the advantage to your party. Arcane Archer is very good just to deal fucking damage. And then you have the Practitioner, which is going to be a money pit for you to spend money in and then gain advantages from, but with a higher echelon of success. So it's really up to how you want to do it. I think, personally, I think mechanically Sanctifier is better compared across the board of the party. Like, in terms of what you bring to the table, I think your party would benefit a lot more from Sanctifier because you have so many weapon attackers. But I think you will have more fun playing Practitioner. It's just, like, in terms of what it is that you like to do. So, what do you think?
I do like the alchemical stuff better.
Okay.
I mean, I also like the Arcane Archer for... Because, like, Took tries to, like, do magic as well. But really, it just makes more sense for Practitioner. And I also like the... like, try to get, like, unique alchemical stuff, too.
What about the Onimetsu route? Being a demon ranger hunter.
See, the thing is...
the Glayan stuff.
The thing about that is, like, Took already, like, consider himself as a demon hunter.
He'd have to
so,
give
like,
up,
the Onimetsu...
He'd have to give up his alchemical specializations, because the Onimetsu are... they use supernatural effects. Now, you can use, like, purification tags and stuff like that. Like, Onimetsu has its own version of alchemical approaches to fighting. Like, they use, sacred items and stuff like that. But ultimately, Onimetsu require you to... They're a heavy specialist, not a heavy generalist. And I think what Took wants is to remain a generalist. That's really what he seems to be wanting to do. So I think Practitioner, for that regard, is the better choice to maintain that fantasy he wants. I just wanted to make sure he knew the options in front of him. So, and as always, you don't have to make the decision now. I just want to see where everybody is. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Coffee. Coffee, what are you thinking about doing?
I am just going to hear you out.
Okay. So I got a lot of options for you.
Awesome.
Let's see. And where to even begin? So, let me process in my brain for a second.
No worries. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's a couple of options here. I think that... Oh, man. There's so many directions that you can go in. I think that I think the first thing is, what role do you want to have in the party, right? Like, do you want to be a healer? Do you want to be even heavier damage? Do you want to do out-of-combat support or in-combat repositioning, like utility support? Like, what is it in your mind, the fantasy that you want Coffee to actually do?
I have no idea anymore because there are a lot of wonderful options out there, and that's why I just kind of want to hear everything out and see if I can just fine-tune and compare and contrast.
Well, let's see.
Because I thought I was doing a good job as a healer, but that's,
What? I didn't say you were doing a bad job as a healer.
I'm not a main healer. That's
No,
the
you're not.
kind of
you're just
wonkiness
not.
of it.
Like, you're just not a main healer. Like, you aren't. You spend most of your time shitting damage on people and using
exactly.
Like, that's what you do. Like, having a song to heal does not make you a healer. It means that you have some healing. Yes. I mean, by that same regard, Boldrum is also a healer, but he's got some healing.
We're both just off healers.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's what my whole point with the Gravelord was, is that your party's full of side healers, right? So you have you have the build freedom to not have to depend on one singular person getting shut out from their role by somebody being a Gravelord. But
exactly.
I digress. So now this is where I'm going to get a little crazy with you.
All right.
Since you asked me, allow me to hit you with that good shit, right?
Okay.
So the first things first, Battle Herald is a fantastic choice, because not only does that give you the option of going into heavy armor, it also gives you the option of having a lot of utilitarian support you can throw out through commands. Now, it does, I think, kind of go against your character, as you're not much of a commander in this group. Like, you don't take control, so that might be something that you might have to roleplay or strive for a little bit more. But what it actually gives you access to is pretty damn good. Like, it gives you access to heavier armor. It gives you access to better weapons. It gives you access to Way of the Warrior, Action Surge, and Fighting Spirit. All of these are very good. Inspiring Glory gives you the ability to give temporary HP shields to people you inspire, which is really good because you can use them on enemy attacks to just block damage. You have Greater Banner that you can eventually get, which gives another force multiplier. And then there's also Duty Beyond Death, which is your like full revive that you can throw on somebody. So very good. It works very well with your it's like I was telling Toot just a second ago. Everybody in this party is a melee attacker, or not a melee attacker, but a weapon attacker, right? So anything that augments weapon damage, weapon attack, weapon positioning, things like that is going to be really good for this party, right? Every force multiplier, your entire party will be able to take advantage of, which is why I'm like harping on them, because I don't want people to misconstrue how strong they actually are, right?
Gotcha.
So I think that's very good. So, but if you wanted to transition into more of a healing focused, then there's Evangelist, which will definitely help you do that. If you were to take Evangelist, you would be a full healer, because you would have access to Hospitaller, which lets you do lingering healing, so that each of the heals that you do are more potent because they allow allies to stand up and not lose turns in case your healing gets knocked down, right? You have Call the Dying, which is a supernatural effect that you can use Wisdom plus Charisma times per day. That lets you just heal people that are 0 or lower, that doesn't take spells and doesn't produce exposure. It's very good. So you have like what's your wisdom right now? What's your wisdom and charisma?
Let's see here. I'd have to actually poke that.
Here, I can bring it up in front of me. I got it right here.
10. Yeah, I'm rocking that 10 right now.
So you got 10 wisdom and 20 charisma, so that's 5, right? So just what you have, you 5 times per day, you can just bring somebody back up without casting a spell as a bonus action. So, or as an action too. So you can do it twice in a turn if you really wanted to. Then you have Emergency Grace, which is you can use your inspiration to heal an ally as they're attacked, which is really great because it works kind of like Battle Herald in that regard, although it's healing, not damage prevention, so sometimes that has like a weird interaction. But then the 9th level ability, which I think is the coolest ability they get, is Cascading Grace, which is whenever an ally is healed, you may heal another ally within 30 feet of that for an amount equal to the proficiency modifier as a triggered action. But the thing about that triggers off every heal you have. So that means Hospitaller, which has the natural healing over time, triggers, and then you cascade heal across the board. That's what I mean when you're a full healer. That your your power build is towards healing, and that is what Evangelist would be. So, for example, I would not suggest your party have a Gravelord if you were an Evangelist.
Gotcha.
So, that's one of those things. Next up is Scald.
Yes.
Now, Scald's awesome because, once again, it kind of leans into the fact you're all heavy weapon users. Which is super great. There is also the added benefit of you could become a Mandalier, which means that you get, you could get a flying, like mount, or even just a mount in general, and then juice it up with magic. So it's pretty good.
Her Hydra.
Yeah, like her Hydra, for example.
I don't know if you'll let me make Mini-Maw into a flyer.
Flying, well, that'll be harder to do, but he could certainly be your mount. So that's something to keep in mind, is that if you go Scald, you could ride Mini-Maw, and I don't think I need to tell you how cool it is to have your fucking Hydra as your mount while you're shooting from its back. It's pretty sick. So you also get Battle Singing, which is an ability that refreshes Bard songs as you critically hit with your weapon, which is great. Now, the thing about that is there's a whole new list of Bard songs that are coming out. So you're going to have a lot of selection points of having a lot more than just Song of War and Song of Healing. There's going to be a lot of options. So there's a very real chance that your song selections will be completely different by the time you actually start playing again, right? So Battle Singing has an even greater amount of application for that being kind of in that way. And then, I think that's pretty good. Also, if you go Scald, you get access to some... This is kind of weird, but you would get access to Savage Defense, Reckless Attack, and Trance. So you would have Barbarian powers. Now, that won't be as useful for your bow, but I do find it to be incredibly hilarious that you could get pissed off and drop down with your rapiers again. So that would be really nice. And then finally, now this one's going to be weird. I think you should consider Gravelord yourself. Now, why do I think that? Now, you'd have to trade out Bard, but I think that if there was anybody that was in your party capable of doing Gravelord, it is you, because you can fly. The fact that you can fly means that the bubble of no healing that the Gravelord produces means that you can control where that bubble is far more efficiently than someone who is a ground walker.
Gotcha.
Right? Because you can position yourself vertically above only the enemies you want to be affected. So you can essentially reduce it to a... here, I'll show you on the map. Do you see my finger here?
Yeah, I see your little icon thing above.
Let me draw this for you. So if you go 30 feet up, you can eventually just turn it into this, to where you only affect a four square area. So that means you can precisely target enemies and not allies in that. Now, it will, of course, require more intense positioning, and, of course, it will require that you take a pretty big change to liking dead things, so I understand completely if it doesn't fit the aesthetic. But the fact that you can fly means that Gravelord is way more powerful in your hands than in other people's because of that fact. So, something to consider for just purely a mechanical standpoint. And I think that's pretty good to start, to get your juices flowing. I think that's some good starts there. So you've got Battle Herald.
I am curious.
Go ahead.
So sorry. So I'm taking notes and everything, making sure I got everything written down, so that way, worst case scenario, I can review it on the wiki. Yeah. But I am curious, why didn't you recommend Ariamancer?
Because So the thing about it is, songs require you to be within an appropriate amount of range. Almost all of them are going to be 30 feet, except for the bass songs, which are done during short rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, and also because I know I'm irradiating the songs coming up,
Mm-hmm.
one of your biggest strengths is the fact that you are more mobile than anyone else in your party, and you can fly. So if we put you in a position where you constantly have to be within a limited range of your party in order to remain effective, then that takes away that strength.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? Now, granted, Battle Herald will need you to be a little bit closer, and to a certain degree, so does Evangelist. There's always the kind of give and pull, because 30 feet for the bonus action and all of that. But the idea with Aryamancer is the whole focus of Aryamancer is that it wants you to use songs, and a lot of the power budget in that regard is going to be away from your weapon use, which one of the big things you like to do is to shoot. Aryamancer's power budget is not in your weapon, it is in songs themselves, which is the reason why I didn't suggest it, because, to be clear, it's a fine choice for coffee. It is, but you like to shoot things. You have demonstrated that. So, as an Aryamancer, your power budget will not be going to shoot things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another big thing as well.
Gotcha.
That being said, if you take the offensive damaging bard songs, then you're shooting people with singing. So there's that as well. So it's kind of like a trade-off between those things, but the reason why I'm trying to make you stay in the lane of classes that benefit from their weapons is because your party has the crafting, has access to those to make that even better, right? And your whole party is weapon-based. Is weapon-focused, right? In terms of what they do in actual combat. So that was the other reason as well. Now, the bonus is that Aryamancer does give you magic progression, which is really good. It gives you full magic progression. So there's a lot of cool things there. But you'll also be able to benefit from full casting access by doing an Evangelist. And if I'm completely honest, I also think Evangelist is just a better healer than Aryamancer for you. Anyway, continue. What were you saying?
Oh no, that was one of the big things that I was considering. Was like, but I want the big boom powers. I would like to not have my spellbook limited. So that was one of the reasons why I was just kind of like, well, doesn't Aryamancer allow me to have 4th and 5th level spells in that progression? And that's why I was just kind of like, okay, cool. I see where you're going for with the weapons and the like, but I was also hoping to become more of a caster because,
okay, so now we've kind of went through the weeds there. You want to cast. That's what you want to do. You want to cast. Do you want to cast more than shoot?
I kind of really like the flavor of casting with my arrows. If that's just a flavor thing, that's just a flavor thing. But I like the ability to just be like, I have an arrow. I put the spell in the arrow. I shoot target. Good times. Pain.
Well, yes, you'll be able to do that no matter what because you have Mana Knight. My point is that some spells, their strength is not that they can be applied as damage. Their strength is that they are battlefield augmentation, right? So, like, the higher level spells could be things like Dimension Door. Arrow doesn't matter on that, but it's an incredibly potent ability. That's what the higher level spells are actually going to give you. It's not going to be a damage upgrade. It's going to be a option upgrade. Now,
that's always good.
Now, granted, there's going to be plenty of... You can do more damage, but the point is the most valuable spells at those levels are not going to be damage spells. They're going to be terrain manipulation. They're going to be teleportation. They're going to be, big boy CC effects. Things like that.
Yes.
So it's really up to if you want to keep your magic progression spellcasting, then that's perfectly fine. Then that means you should probably consider going between. I can just delete the rest of these. Going between Evangelist and Ariomancer. If you were to put me in the position of what I would do if it were me, let me think for a second.
I was gonna cackle, be like, you would pick Gravelord because precision.
No, that was just me trying to. What I'm trying to do is just show people different things that they probably haven't thought of, right? Or trying to, because I know how important this choice is, and I want to make sure that whatever you end up with is something that I talked about it, I looked at the options, this was the right choice for me. You know, I don't want there to be any FOMO or at least as little of it as possible. But I think between the two of these is if you want to cast more, I would go with Evangelist. Because Evangelist is going to incorporate exposure better. It's going to incorporate a better way to apply those spells, and I mean, they're both really close, honestly.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me think for a second.
No worries. That's part of the reason why I really wanted your input on this, because I'm looking at all these wonderful things and I'm like, okay. Yeah, we don't want Coffee to go dark and be like, yes, the Metherians are going to choke on every person that they've killed. We're just going to resurrect them as undead and just destroy them. Yes, this makes perfect sense. Rock and Stone, mother. Yeah, we don't need to go down that route necessarily. But
Coffee's revenge arc.
Coffee's revenge arc. This is what you get for murdering my friends and those like me. Suck it.
Okay, so I guess your big trade-off here, I'd say so more than anything else, is do you want your inspiration to be stronger, and do you want to have more stamina as a healer? Because what Ariomancer does is it gives you access to more songs, which is great. I'm not going to turn that down. It's also a healer class, but it's a burst healing class, whereas Evangelist is a stamina-based class. So the longer the fight is, the worse Ariomancer gets. But the longer the fight is, the better Evangelist's power threshold comes out. Because Evangelist gets to eventually get access to Cascading Grace. You don't have to use any resources in order to heal somebody if they're down. Any spellcasting resources, that is, by using Call to the Dying. And it's just... Evangelist is there for stamina fights, where you have to educate healing throughout an entire dungeon, or an entire long combat, or a horde battle, or some shit like that. Whereas Ariomancer is good at burst healing, and you'll have access to improved spell slot option, or not spell slot, but song slot options. So I think that's the real determinant factor between those two, and something for you to think about over the break.
Yeah.
Is which one of those two do you want to do more, right? Do you want to be a burst healer, or do you want to be a stamina-based healer? Those are really your two big options there, I think. They're both close.
Gotcha.
There's no wrong options here, not really. So, yeah. Anyway, all right. Next up we have is Boldrum. What are you thinking about doing?
So I was thinking Forge Sworn for the longest time,
Yeah.
but just as of today, I'm like, you know what? Nah, let's try.
Come
What the
on.
hell is it called again?
Come on!
Bayou Bouncer?
Yes!
Okay, I'm 100% behind.
Yeah!
It's an amazing.
It's perfect for Boldrum.
It's an amazing fucking class. It really is.
Astaroth approves.
However, as we're going through it, there's a few I want to throw your way.
I'll listen.
We'll try to walk our way through some of this. Let me get all of it in front of me.
Oh, by the way, I've been Gideon this whole time, Arcadum.
Have you really?
Yes. I just
No,
looked at the stream
my
for
bad.
a second. It's
Staring
all
in their
good. I
midst.
was just letting you know.
Is that a grounded bird?
Why is Gideon here? Right, let me change him real quick. Make him old and orc.
I'm old. 500 years.
You're orc
I'm
and old.
like the Crypt Keeper.
All right, so first up, Bayou Bouncer's great. Works with Boldrum.
Yeah.
Don't need to explain why. Forge Sworn is something you've already kind of built for, and I think that Forge Sworn is so cool because it has unique interactions.
It's very cool, and I agree that with it.
And I think that the other thing to keep in mind is it synergizes with Took a lot more than Bayou Bouncer would because of the ability to trade and use oils with each other. Especially since you both have the ability to make things in the middle of battle, and you could trade them off with each other, which is very nice. And since this party is so wet, I can't keep hitting this dead horse, but you are such a weapon-based party that Forge Sworn will be useful all the time, like in everything that you can do. So
It's a lot of smithing kit charges.
well, yeah, but you also have the wealth to support it, so it's not
A lot of band-aids.
It's not that big of a deal. And you also have unique item sets to help you accomplish that goal. So there's that. I think if you wanted to calculate total battlefield presence in terms of what impact you have on the fight, Bayou Bouncer is a very selfish class as it's very inward focused, which is great because it makes your effectiveness way better. But Forge Sworn is a force multiplier that will make the whole party better. So the real trade-off there is, for example, if you're fighting a singular boss, Bayou Bouncer isn't going to be as good, whereas Forge Sworn is going to outpace Bayou Bouncer. The Bayou Bouncer,
BB.
excuse me, BB is going to be outpaced in a one-on-one big boss fight by Forge Sworn because of the force multipliers.
Unless I could shove him.
Well, even then, you're gonna if it's a big boss, probably not gonna be able to shove them easily.
The Baron.
Even if you're specialized. Now, if you're specialized, you have a chance, but everything is success failure here. Forge Sworn has stuff that doesn't fail, right? Which is why this is why force multiplication is so powerful, is because it doesn't fail. It has no chance to it. You just give it to somebody, and now they're better. So there's that. The other two I wanted to throw your way is the third one is Oathkeeper, because I think you'd actually be, first of all, your player type really leans into it, and I've tried to convince people to take this, and I don't know why no one's even really considered it, because it is incredibly powerful, and it would turn you into a kind of side healer into a full healer without sacrificing the other pieces of your character's build you already have. That complete with it also gives you more attacks. It gives you better critical threshold. It turns you into. It is the offensive support, right? Now that goes a little bit outside of what Boldrum is because he's more focused on the defensive part. But I also think it's not so far out because it's just a very brief augmentation to him. He now becomes a serious attacker that heals, recovers, and still has access to Honor Guard and all his other defensive shit. One of the big things I wanted to point out is what is it? It's where is it? It's in front right here. So the big abilities here I think are there's Chaplain's Call, which is whenever you would heal an ally, you may attack an enemy within reach of your melee weapon as a triggered action. So you already can heal and attack and dodge. So this would give you 2 attacks. See what I mean? So this would give you 2 attacks, so you don't lose a full attack action anymore. So by doing your build, you don't give up your full attack capacity anymore. So that's really good.
Well, I am pivoting from Thane's Guard to Solitary Sword.
Well, okay, but I'm just going by what your build that you have now is.
You're correct.
So Chaplain's Call would give you the ability to benefit from that. Wait, why are you going Solitary Sword?
Because I want lots of shield AR, so when I guard up, I give them a lot of shield AR with Combat Medic.
Yeah, but you can't attack and do that at the same time.
Yeah, but if I was Bayou Bouncer and I do Try Me, then they attack me, and then I triggered action.
Well, yeah,
attack
I
them with
get
my
it,
buff.
but I understand, but I get that until you fight an axe.
Yeah, but I have a tempered shield.
That doesn't matter. If the axe is tempered, it'll eat through that. Like, you're fighting level 6 and higher shit. Like, that build only works under the presumption that you're not fighting against an axe. So, better hope you don't run into 25% of the time. Like, I get it. It works, and that's great. But the thing that I'm trying to point out is that you're actually losing damage doing that. Like,
True.
And the trade out you're getting is, what is it, 4 more shield rating or something like that? I'd have to look at your items to see. It'll be maxed out, surely. But the thing about it is, it's like...
Well, when you dodge, it goes up to 6, but base, it'll be 8 or 9, depending on the items. And then when you double it, it's going to be 16 or 18.
Yeah, I think I'd have to look at that, but I think you're doing the multiplication wrong there. Anyway, the point is, back to Oathkeeper. So, the reason why I think it really works is it gives you the ability to trigger off the healing that you're already doing. It triggers off of you fulfilling oaths, which are all sorts of manner of stuff that you can really pump out more force multiplier, and it ultimately gives you more attacks. Hell, I'd say that the fact that you're going Solitary Sword is really good because of the fact that if you use it with Oathkeeper, you can attack more. Because
Correct.
Solitary Sword is way stronger on the fact that it does massive cut damage than the shield rating. But the other part of it is also... God, what's the other thing? There was one more thing I wanted to go over. It was... Well, that's just more stuff. That's more crit threshold, but anyway. And the other one I wanted to suggest was Feign Adherent. Which is... I mean, that's so you. Like, that's the
Don't even have the... I don't meet the prereqs.
You can with retraining.
No, I can't get a second skill. I'm a fighter.
You will be able to get it. Feats haven't been made
I
yet.
will be able to get it.
Yeah, feats haven't been made yet.
Well, I mean, I like the aesthetic of it. I think mechanically I like other choices better. But I do like the aesthetic.
All right. I just wanted to throw it out there.
True.
But I think that... Yeah, I think serious considerations there. So it sounds like Bayou Bouncer and Forgesworn are the two that you've considered the most.
The most, but Oathkeeper is worth looking at.
Yeah, I think you should. I really think you should game out Oathkeeper, because it's really fucking good, and your player archetype can handle it really well. But let's put that aside and look at the ones you've looked at the most. Bayou Bouncer is the more selfish option, which that isn't a bad thing. It just makes you better at what you do. It does give you a damage spike. Forgesworn gives you a force multiplier across the board. I guess it comes down to Zu'el is going to be switching to way more melee presence now if he goes Dark Crusader. And so that means you'll have 2 melee boys with you, and then there's Mooney, who has her mounted aspect, so she's probably also going to be in there in the melee. I mean, with the addition of a third melee person other than yourself, Forgesworn, I really think it hits that force multiplier.
Is that just for the +1 to attacks?
What's for everything? It's for all the stuff you can do with it.
I mean, yeah, AR repair, armor up.
Yeah, like everybody on the team
Beast.
is going to be able to benefit from that. Man, that's so sick. But anyway, something to consider. So at least now I know where your head is. Okay, so we kind of went over everybody. So let's talk items and let's talk all the other stuff you guys want to get done here. Let me open up your fortress stuff. That is the wrong note. You guys are not elves. Oh, also,
You mean I can't
also, Boldrum is unreasonably angry for one day
Done.
because the coin is vibrating in his hand, and you know why.
Do I?
Yes.
Glory.
Yeah. You, the player, Ghaz.
I do.
Knows why. Yeah.
I know why.
Yeah.
Oh, that god dang race traitor. Where is he?
He's unreasonably angry for one day.
Where's Rhea?
Up the Holdan. Where is he?
I'll fucking find him. Swear to me. Swear to me you won't be an elf, right? Swear to me.
I'll kill him myself.
That's it. I'm killing him myself.
Hold on, let him cook.
Use
He's
the
got big
coin
elf
as a-
titties now.
You know, I think if you, I think that would be so fucking funny if you guys meet up again, like through the concourse of
Yes.
the storytelling, and this
I've been
fucking
praying
elf
it
walks up, and he just goes, "Oh, Boldrum, it is good to see you again."
It's me today. I got huge titties.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to kill him myself.
That'll be hilarious.
Well,
You're gonna use the coin as a fucking lodestone.
Oh, don't worry. You're not the only one that's going to have to kill him on principle.
dude, that was
Man.
Betrayer.
that would be so funny, dude.
You claim to be a paladin of the Stone Father and you turn your back on him for a pair of pointed ears and tits? Disgrace.
No, he's still a follower of the Stone Father.
Yeah, he sure
We
is.
hope. He better be.
God, dude, that's so funny.
Roll the voice, and that's crazy.
How could you? How could you?
There you go. Go full Scott. So I hear you're a racist now.
Father. All right, here we go. All right, so we did all this. What's the party's total gold right now?
In a state, 2,500 individually. I don't know what everyone has. I have 12 gold.
I have 12. Okay. Well, let's get into this then. I'm a follower of his bazungas now.
Also, real quick, just because
Yeah.
Ghaz brought it up earlier. When we got the ores from Elrond's forge, you said it was raw iron stock. Is that refined iron, or is it iron ore that's just not been refined?
It's refined ore that hasn't been... Oh, it would be refined. So, yeah, it's... Iron ingots would be accurate.
Okay, that's what I wanted, because we've got iron stock, which is the ones we've refined, and then raw iron stock, and I didn't know if there was a difference. Okay.
He follows
I'll
the
just
Stone
put
Father, but his stones were removed. No!
They were just elevated from his hips to, well, his chest.
Balls are not
I
on
will
hips,
have
Coffee.
vengeance.
All right.
Jesus
Donka.
Christ. His dongles became dongers.
Yep.
Alrighty, here we go. So I guess we'll go ahead and go over what kind of... Oh! Fuck, I almost forgot. I have to do what Onisei brings to the table for you guys.
Oh.
Oh, I was a dork and I forgot to ask if any of the Galean Bard stuff would be applicable for my builds. Or Chaos.
I'd have to look.
No, you do not have a Benihana glass.
I'd have to look. I don't think so.
Yeah.
They're very instrument based.
Mm-hmm. I
And
have
that-
an instrument.
Well, that takes hands, and you're a bow shooty girl. So.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like Scald for coffee. But that's just me.
Me too, man.
I know.
I think it fits her really well, and it fixes a lot of problems that Void has had. with getting hit and taking lots of damage.
I just don't like getting hit. Don't let them touch me.
Okay,
I'm an introvert.
Well, you know what? Savage defense. Get higher AC, bro.
Yeah, bruh.
Bruh.
An evangelist.
Bruh.
Blessing of the old.
And then you have Reckless Attack that would give you advantage on crits that would refresh your Bard songs. So that's more Bard songs than healing. So
All right. I also have some new art from Nara for Onisei.
Oh, Oni-sama.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do this real quick.
Hold up. I gotta go tell Mooney that there's going to be a sexy man on the field.
Boom, boom, bam. Okay. Hey, look at that. Art made by Nara. Look at that shit.
Hell yeah. Look at that shit.
Oh, that looks good.
So good.
My God.
Fancy pants human in his stupid hat.
I love those pants. They're extremely comfortable.
Okay,
I
so
love the pose.
what
Mm.
Onisei provides? Monk training. Lol. Okay, no monks here. Okay, don't need to go over that. Let's
Ooh.
see. He provides.
If there was a monk warlock, I would totally do it.
Ooh la la.
I know, right? That'd be sick. But Monk don't like that cringe.
Let's see. There's also.
So, Modi, you want to be an Asura?
What is that?
That's the
Badass.
barbarian monk.
Ah!
Hey,
You
it's
could get
really
some
good.
one-on-one time with Onisei.
Yeah.
That's Lolly who wants the one on time, not Mooney.
Oh, give me the.
Because like Wrath Beyond Death would be really good for you.
Yes.
because
Hello.
while
My
you're in
name
trance-
is Onisei Choi.
Alright, let me go look at this thing. Also, I see you, Arcadum. I see what you just said.
Squid.
I had this massive crush on a restaurateur when I was in downtown San Diego. His
Mhm.
name was Mr. Choi.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, Mr. Choi. Oh, I tasted.
No, he's just wildly successful.
Oh, he's so handsome and tall and successful and Asian.
Korean, actually.
Okay, excuse me.
You weren't specific enough for it.
Mm,
Let's see.
yeah.
Mhm.
Those cheekbones. Mm-hmm.
So, are you Chinese or Japanese?
Oh dear.
It's all in the eyes,
human.
Arcadum.
But
I will not spit take my coffee. God
an
damn.
amazing man. One of the best moments of that whole show is Cotton's first appearance because he walks up. He's Japanese. No, he ain't. He's Laotian. Aren't you, Mr. Cotton? It's so sick. Anyway, he gives access to advanced fighting styles for the Gland side, which those will be provided before the 2 weeks, so don't worry about that. And
How do we, what do I do with that? Do I, replace fighting styles?
you can. No, he gives access to an advanced fighting style, which if you have an advanced fighting style, you can replace it with one of those options instead.
My advanced fighting style is Edgewalker, right?
Hold
No, I think
on.
that's-
Is that a racial feat or is that a
I think that's a
advanced fighting style?
Edgewalker.
It all blends together.
Yeah, I don't
No,
remember what the fighting style is.
Not that one.
Edgewalker's the orc advanced fighting style.
Yeah,
Okay.
Edgewalker is the one that you
Oh,
are.
I'd have to replace that?
Well,
wouldn't-
you don't have to. These are just options.
What if there's
you're gonna get.
edgier walker?
No, this
You don't know
is
what Glades have?
traditional Arcadum. Here, have 5 million options, but none of them. You got to change everything for them.
What are you talking
Oh, my.
about? There's plenty of things you could have been other than
I am
Ravager.
still grumpy about Sierra.
Oh
Hey, you
my-
want to give up all that Fiendish stuff? 2 years of work? Just so that you can have dragons? You want to do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have to fucking choose a lane?
Yep.
Wow.
He prefers to straddle a line?
Thanks for all the options of other lanes that I'm not going to take.
Yeah, okay, that you
Welcome.
chose not to take. Okay, cool.
Yep.
They're still there. There's work still there.
Great.
You didn't
Great.
have to be a demon lady.
I love going down the highway, but that's always in construction.
You could have stayed a keymaster.
But it's... What? No, you can choose
What?
those lanes and drive down them. You just don't want to. That is not a
Yeah,
good analogy.
exactly.
No, that is not
That's
a good
a great analogy.
Your fault.
Is it orange? Oh man, that's an option, right? I can just turn a little bit to the left.
Oh, you know what's great? I'll abandon all semblance of game design and just give you everything. Is that what you want?
I would like for you to give me options that build into each other.
Okay, which I do. Jeez. I'd like to be a celestial demon fiend dragon. Blah, 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 blah.
With a Taladani staff.
Yeah.
Like a 12-year-old writing an anime.
She's
Yeah.
got 12 limbs, man. She's options.
Holden's got 5 limbs.
I don't need more lanes. I just need more horsepower in my supercar.
God damn it, Shadow! Every
How many
goddamn
spells
time.
do you have, by the way?
A lot.
Okay, then.
About 3 more than the total number of spells people have on Corvanus.
In total, yes.
Oh my god. Anyway, that being put aside, people's ridiculous complaints, you get access to the Glen Advanced Fighting Styles. You get access to, obviously, all the Glen class options, but I don't think anybody here is going to be interested in that. You get access to some rare items. Let's see, would anybody even want to use these? Anybody want to wear a samurai hat? Any hat wielders?
Yes.
What's the hat do?
I was going to say, what's it do?
It acts as a shield.
Did Boldrum
Wait.
go with Bayou Bouncer?
I didn't decide yet.
Oh, shoot.
So there's some hats.
It acts as a shield that I don't have to hold in my hand?
It gives a couple of feat options, which supplement those items, but they're all item-based. Let's see, what else? Oh, here's something important. He can also provide you with Glean forces to add to your estate. So you guys can
Do we get an army of hot men?
You get an army of samurai. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
I
Yes,
love
I
how
want that.
Took is immediately intrigued after she says hot men.
He's totally
playing
gay,
it in.
dude. I'm telling you. It's,
He's so gay.
He
Love
is.
it.
Oh, no,
Sexy
tell me more
gay
about
man.
this samurai hat that's also a shield.
Fact, because if it's light enough for me not to die, that'd be great. Heavy strength, god damn it.
No, I'm just saying, it's free AC for Holden. I get to have a shield on my head and still hit things with 2 pickaxes.
Hell
Facts.
yeah, brother.
It would look good on your R2, brother.
Randy Savage,
samurai
is that
hat.
you?
I want to slide around on it. Can I use it as mobility?
That would be fucking sick, not
what?
gonna lie.
What?
Yeah.
Must use it as a sled.
You know, yeah, you know how people go like sledding on trays from the kitchen? I want to do that with my
You
samurai
mean
hat.
garbage lids? Of like the
Yes.
tin garbage cans?
Yes. And since we're like in the mud, I'll do it in the mud.
I will take a samurai straw hat. I would love one, Arcadum.
Okay.
What's
Anyway,
the matter, Arcade? Is my creativity not fitting your highway?
you're really stuck on this like road analogy. Let's just stop.
You're the one who started it!
Revs up that
from
Lambo
being-
of creativity.
I actually don't think I was the one who started. More gaslighting from Emily. Okay, there we go. There we go.
It's
All right,
It's
here we
from
go.
being in California for so long. 'Cause
Is
it's
that
all
it?
highways.
Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just
Wins.
walked out of my house.
She's been on
Loads
the
rock
highway
salt.
09.
Oh my god.
I've actually
took the
played
What
from
the
the highway.
Are you
Yeah.
okay, son? Do you not know the main highways? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you
That's
tell
right.
him,
Out
boy.
You're
of California.
not from here.
You
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
And I don't call it
backcountry
the
boy.
I'm
whatever.
so sorry you're stuck on that. How many times did you pave that road? 3 times? Oh, crap, yeah.
I gotta
didn't
know
pay for
one
shit.
thing, Caped. I gotta know one
Yeah.
thing.
What's up?
Can I ride your cows?
Sure.
Hot damn.
Yes! Okay, that's what I want now.
Make
I'm
it so.
abandoning
You
the
can-
samurai hat.
Can I ride
cows,
your
ride
cows?
bulls, pet goats. I got you covered. We even
All
got
right.
some new baby goats in if you want to come visit the baby goats.
Precious.
More goats, less baby. Okay, here we go.
Remember, pygmies will cut you.
Let's go ahead and go over everybody's wealth here. Do you guys have any item creation stuff that you would like to go over at this time?
We've got like 5 million.
Okay, well then drop them for me. Let's go over them.
Boldrum, let's go.
What?
I was thinking about
Let's go in
two
order.
things.
I'm putting myself in order. I'm last in line. I'm
Come
after
on.
the samurai.
He's not there. He's gonna go down here.
Okay.
He's not in line.
Holden, get in line.
Holden, get out from under her skirt, dude.
My
What do you
God.
mean? This is normal height for me.
He's not wrong.
On my screen, he's just under her skirt. It's so funny, dude.
Could you stop stealing all the snacks? If you steal all the snacks, I cannot bribe the child later.
Let's do items. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
I'm excited.
First thing I would like to craft. Can I craft a tier 2 forge with 2,500 gold?
No,
Yes.
no,
No.
no. I mean, not tier 2 of your forge. No. No way, dude. No way.
I thought that's what the cost was, 2,500.
Yeah, for a normal tier 2 forge, not one with your... Well,
Oh.
I guess you call... How would I make that work, though?
Oh!
Because the machinery...
Because we're superior in every way.
I mean, I guess
We
could-
have the creativity.
Hold
We
on.
have the
I'm
dwarves.
thinking about
My
it.
juices are flowing.
I think that's...
If only we had an alchemist engine.
Glares.
Sagas.
I just want the upgraded forge so we can make tier 6.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't see any reason why not, now that I think about it a little bit more.
Yay!
2,500 should be enough. Yeah. Check my costs.
Yippee!
Next
Can we
person
make
who
tier
fucking
6
says that, I swear to God.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
How did that start?
Because Frosty's.
Oh,
No, it's a little kid who was playing video games with Coke and was really excited about playing video games and drinking Coke.
oh!
And just goes
Whenever I
yippee.
think of Frosis, I think of yay!
Well, that's Frosis being yay, but it's the yippee that's annoying.
irritated the piss out of them.
Okay,
Got it.
okay. So you want to upgrade your machine forge and not your mine, yes?
Oh wait,
No,
are
we
we
paid
doing
for the mine
items?
before. I got the
Yeah.
2,500 from everyone last session to pay for the forge next.
Well, okay, so what are you spending money on what then?
I'm just spending the current 2,500 now that we scounged it together to upgrade the forge to tier 2.
Okay.
To get the next upgrade tier.
Is it easier if I just put in the Foundry chat what Mooney wants?
You can put it in the notes chat of Court of Curses.
Okay, I'll put it over there. There you go. Now you can just look at it.
Copper and silver. Minus 2,500 GP. E2 forge.
Alright, so that's going to take time to build, but with your downtime, it should get built in time. So, do you have any gold that you want to spend before the forge is built, or do you want to save it until after it's built?
I want to save it.
Okay.
Or I guess other people can do theirs. But gold doesn't really
Well,
have-
keep in mind that the crafting time, if you're just not using it, then you're not using it. You see what I mean?
Well, that's why I'm going to switch to the end, because if they have weapon request, Holden's the one that has to do that for them. So if they're
Yeah,
using
I
weapons
think-
that aren't going to use the upgraded forge, I
Okay.
could craft them.
That's what I'm getting at, is that
Yeah.
you only have so much time, and it takes time before the forge is upgraded. So if you make items before the forge is upgraded, you only have access to those parameters. So
Yeah,
if you
the
wait
tier
till
six.
so if you wait till afterwards, then you can make items of that parameter. But if you do that, then you lose all the crafting time available before that forge is made. So just making sure everybody understands that. So just post what you want in notes. What kind of direwolf gear do you want, Lolly?
What are my options? Because
Well,
I want him to be able to hit harder.
hitting harder means he gets teeth caps, which is
Cool.
just further weaponizing his natural weapons.
Goody. Can I put
He gets
jewels
those
on his
plastic
teeth?
vampire teeth from the
Like
Halloween
she's got
store.
her diamond grill. Can I give him one that's actually weaponized?
If you get him a maw sheath, you can do that.
What is a maw sheath?
So a maw sheath is like a it's like a battle mask
Put it over here.
that
Cool.
that canines can wear. That increases their bite power and protects their mouth as they bite.
Cool. That sounds great.
Okay. Man, this is getting to the point. I just need to make a new sheet for requests.
I have
What
a
do I
list
need?
of things I need the tiers for.
Like what?
Quicksilver, Blessed Bronze, Glory Bound if that's accessible, Consecrated, Locked, Notched, Parrying.
I can go through the list, but a lot of that isn't going to be available.
If it's not available, that's fine.
What do I need to do so that the dog can take a bite while she's riding him?
That's mounted combat, which will be a feat that'll be available when I write them.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so you guys have a in-game downtime of 45 days, I think.
45 days.
Yeah, that's what you guys got. So 45 days. So it'll take 30 days for the forge to be upgraded, and that's also when you'll get another trigger off of your estate stuff. So keep that in mind. Day 30, forge tier 2, estate trigger. Okay, Mooney wants to make Dire Wolf Maw Sheath.
Sick. She'll make herself one that's just for show, so that they have the matching pajamas people do at Christmas.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a, I guess, jeweler's kit roll for that.
Jeweler's kit. I don't actually have one in my inventory.
Just D20 plus proficiency plus level.
Are we level 6 right now?
Yeah. Roll as if level 6.
Plus 9?
Mm.
Oof.
And there are assistant smiths in the forge, so they can just help you with the weaponized part of that, since it's fairly simple. All right, Holden, what would you like to do?
I want to work on that glory project since I don't really think it's constrained to tier or anything. Just get that knocked out.
The what project?
The thing I sent you in the DM for the thing he wants to craft with his glory.
Oh, right. Let me go look at that again.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're getting a glory weapon? Oh fuck.
Is it the Chandis Mall?
Oh. I sent you a message, Holden.
Ready?
Okay. While he's typing that up. Cape wants to make a meteor star. Okay.
What's that?
It's a rare weapon recipe they found.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Finally, he wants to make the meteor star.
Is it a weapon?
It is
Yes.
a big-ass fucking morning star.
Oh, cool.
It is a Maul and Morningstar combination. It is amazing.
A mauling star.
Mm-hmm.
A morning maul, if you will.
Yes.
Mooney's mouth. Nom, nom. I eat the enemies. Nom, 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 nom.
And Mooney can cut your bloodstone first, right?
Yeah.
Does Zu'el need something from Mooney?
Well, Zu'el is not going to ask you. It's going to be Boldrum that asks you to cut it.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Boldrum to pull the Dadman over and be like, if you want it, you ask for it.
Yeah, I was told to be angry for Astaroth, so... Mooney!
Yeah.
You need to go over to Zu'el, and you tell him that you're gonna cut his gem for his stupid maul, because he's really stubborn. He's stubborn and old, and you know what? Old people need to be told what to do, because they're fragile, they're frail, and they're freaking... He has glaucoma. He can't see where he's going.
Like an elf.
You have to hold him by the hand
Like an elf.
and drag him like a dog.
Like an elf.
Like an elf.
I feel like, Boldrum, this is some misplaced anger. You want me to go get Zu'el for you?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me go get him. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Hey, Boldrum wants to talk to you. It's about the thing you're trying to make. He seems pretty angrier than you, actually, so, just let you know. Come on. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Here you go, Boldrum. I found him.
Yes, Boldrum.
Zu'el,
Yes.
I heard that you want to make a meteor star, Zu'el.
If it's possible, yes.
Did you ask Holdan for help?
No.
Okay. And what intent do you wish to put in it, Zu'el?
He's constipated now, dude.
Boldrum, are you
the
okay?
vein on his
what's wrong with
on his head
Boldrum?
throbbing.
He's got divine constipation.
Munia watches this with amusement.
If you think you can just give a blood gem to some freak monster in the swamp and not use it on your weapon, then are you just addled in the head? Or can you just not see straight to see the potential before you?
I'm very confused what you're trying to say here.
Who should
Are you
his
gonna
series?
ask Mooney to help you cut your gems or not, Zu'el? Are you just so stubborn and stuck up your own ass that you're not gonna swallow your pride for once and get something done right?
I mean, he's got you there. It's better to do the thing right the first time than to keep messing up and having to redo
Fine.
it.
Here, Mooney. Cut this
Hey.
into a gem. And it better be good.
What type of cut you want?
Alright, let's look at the chart. Where's the chart?
Oh, let me
I
look at
My
the chart.
job here is
Let me
done.
look at the chart.
Mooney will unroll the chart that she brings with her. Here you go. Here's your options. It's like when you go to K Jewelers.
Does her chart have picture diagrams?
What I'm imagining is like you go into Home Depot and you stray into the fucking carpet and like home improvement area, and some guy comes up with the paint wheel and he's just like, "What do you think?"
Oh, man.
Man,
Now I know proposing's pretty stressful, but if you pick this cut over here, I promise you'll get a reaction.
Oh god, where is this thing at?
Gem on dormant under crafting. Well, under gem enhancement, but under crafting.
That doesn't tell me the cuts, that just tells me the different types.
Yeah.
Where's... I know I saw it. You know what, I'm just... Where's the bound of broken notes?
all right, who's gonna be making that for you though?
I believe it would be Holden.
It would be me after I finish however long my thing takes. Because his would be the next biggest thing.
Yes.
At least, I assume biggest, because it's a giant double weapon.
Well, okay. Hold on. I'm trying to...
It's in general chat, Kate.
All right, make me a smithing roll, Holden.
Oh boy.
Thank you.
It should be 25, because... Actually, wait. It should be more than that.
It would have to be a warrior cut.
Plus 1 for 6, and then plus 3 for proficiency, so 28. I need to update that.
Okay. All right, Boldrum. Did you have items in here?
I need to do a workout session for like 2 weeks.
Oh, I see.
He's got to get swole.
Are we able to cut his bloodstone? Spinal? Like, are we able to cut it in a way that it supplements his casting in a weapon?
That's done through the creation process.
Okay, what do I need to roll for him?
You just have to roll to cut the gem, so d20 plus 9.
I think it's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
D20 plus 9. She'll get out her little gloves, and she'll whip out her hat with little jewel cutter eyes on him. All right, now, Zu'el, you see, here's what you do. And with absolute precision, she'll cut it.
Why are you taking Warhammer, Boldrum?
Because Forsworn.
Why are you taking that with Solitary
Blinks.
Sword?
Because it's bladed, brother.
What is bladed?
No, I'm brother.
The Warhammer.
You can't put bladed on a Warhammer.
But we
Curses.
have a bladed Warhammer. You allowed it the first time.
I thought that was on your shield.
No, that was on the Warhammer.
No, you can't put bladed on a Warhammer. What?
Oh.
Yeah, on the back side of it, like an axe.
That's...
Well, today I learned.
That's...
I know that that's hack, but
That's... For...
Also, ignore this next roll, I'm just testing.
No, dude. What?
Okay, yes, now it's working. Now it adds my profit.
She'll look up with her glasses on at Zu'el.
Do you have your
It's the
exotic
only-
weapon proficiency taken up?
Who?
Do you, Boldrum, have the exotic weapon
No.
proficiency occupied?
No, I did not.
Let's see if I can find you one that has a fucking cut on a Warhammer-esque thing. I don't think so, but let me look. I thought that shit
You
was
want a
on your
Mako
shield
Weaver?
this whole time.
No.
hilarious.
Yeah, I got this thing.
Yeah, but that's not what I was seeing you swing with. You were swinging with this.
I know that's what I was using.
Well, that's why I thought it was on your shield, dude. Like,
I understand
like I was using this. It's like, you mean you were using your shield on bladed cut? Yeah.
Well, I didn't have the strength to wield the Warhammer before.
Not
so I
my
didn't
fucking
swing with
problem. So wait, no, I didn't. Then I didn't allow it. Like, what are you talking about?
it. Well, I didn't use it. I just had it crafted by Holden.
Okay, I guess I.
Yeah, we didn't give him enough time to retrain his stats before we ended up leaving. That was the problem. He expected to have the time for that, but we cut it and we left.
Well, to answer your question, no, you cannot put bladed on a Warhammer. That is not. You can't put it on a crush weapon.
Unfortunate.
Okay, let me see if I can find something.
It's great to learn.
It's the same thing of like why you can't put spiked on a fucking cut weapon. You could put spiked on a crush weapon, but not a spiked, but not a cut weapon. Yeah, a bladed warhammer is an axe. Very good, Coffee. That is what, in fact,
Just
an axe is.
Yeah, that's what I just immediately thought. It was like Blade and Warhammer. It's like, okay, so this is going to be the most odd thing to draw. Or it's just an axe.
It's an axe.
It's just an axe.
Oh,
waiting to happen.
Okay. Well, in either case, so you're working out. You are changing your stats, though. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Boldrum stat training. That's going to be a... Alright, Zu'el. You're making the meteor star, yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you want any other gems in this Zu'el?
She'll look up, magnified his face by 300x.
Oh, you see every wrinkle, Mooney. It's 500
She sees everything
years.
she expects to see.
500 years worth of wrinkles.
She'll really
Yes.
study a mole on the side of his face.
500 years worth of blackheads.
Ew!
That's what made the black hand shape on his face.
Oh no, that's what the black hand is made out of!
No.
It's not a tattoo, he's just covered in blackheads, dude!
God, stop it!
Oh, it's on his feet too.
God. Ew!
No, but they are
damn it, Ghaz.
extremely calloused, like all the dead skin.
She's fine with that. God, black. Oh god, my stomach turned.
Alright.
Anything else? Sapphire for the
Are
bond.
there any other gems that y'all will allow me to put into this? Because I think we had other gems, but I don't know which ones we had.
There's a big old list somewhere.
I mean,
Mithril is tier 4, and your blood gem is going to be tier 2. Isn't it already a tier 6 item?
There's also the Beast Emerald. I was curious if we could find out what the heck that is to see if it would be a boon for either Jax or Many.
wisdom and animal stuff.
Hmm.
I think that was the notes we got last time. It's a wisdom-based gem, and then the beast part of it gives it like primal or animalistic properties.
Smirks.
Pretty sure it's already capped out for properties.
Yeah.
Looks
I
at
mean, that's
Moody,
fine.
gets
If it's
ideas.
capped out there, then we're good.
Hey Moody,
Just
you want to get some
Mithril
bestial
and
fangs?
I would love that.
The
Where's it at? Let me try it out.
Bloodstone.
Oh, she'll hand it.
Here you go. Looks nice to shine it out. Just
Yeah,
like you.
She'll walk away.
Alright. Thank God I never
Excuse me, she walked away.
Well, I
Well,
like
we
your
do-
idea. Let's do it.
Have a bestial gem, and I figured
Holden.
if it
Uh,
helps.
Mooney, cut this bloodstone. Can you put it into the...
Alright, I found
ring?
one. I found a weapon
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can use.
Worthy of Mordor?
I don't know about that, but
Bruh, I don't think you meant Mordor.
a weapon
I've simply walked there.
worthy of Mordor?
I swam here.
But I swam. There is, from Kalkatesh, a weapon you can use called... oh wait, no, that's hack. God damn it.
You get crush and hack! That's it!
Just what tier is notched? That's all I care.
My.
Son of bitch. I cannot find it. Incredible.
There's a thought void to put the Beast Emerald into Jax's thing?
It was either for you to wear personally as a token upon your armor or something of that effect, or to put it on Jax. Because I was thinking if it gives you kind of like a, well, for want of a better term, claws or savage bite or some happiness like that, it would be freaking amazing to put on you, the barbarian, who would happily savage people in front of him, or to put on Jax so that way he could be even more primal and more grr.
Cool.
Because
But what about
that's what
putting
I
it
love
on Many-Maw, who can be
I-
6 times as savage and
I-
grr?
would also love that, but the thing of it is that these two are likely going to be in the front the most,
Oh,
and I don't know how many Ma would fit in there.
Notched and Locked are both tier 4.
Sheesh. Okay, thank you.
Can I ask what tier the Bloodphage property on Chandus's Maul is, since we have that?
Bloodphage is... that is a tier 7 item property.
Alright.
Can I roll to cut this thing, Arcade?
Yeah.
Cool.
Beast Emerald?
Yeah, is that the thing that we can we put that into his like special teeth thing that we're making?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you making
his grill?
Are you making that for Jax or are you making that for Zu'el?
For Jax.
Jax? Okay.
I figured with a name like Beast Emerald.
No,
Well, you have Beast Emerald?
Because I figured we still had it. It's just it wasn't really purpose, so I figured it would best suit these two because she's more likely to do the mounted combat more than I would.
Now I can get back to what I was doing. Zu'el,
apologies.
You have 10 days before Holdan's project is done. What would you like to do during those 10 days?
I'm gonna research spells looking for some radiant damage.
Okay, research spells. Got it. Took, what are you gonna do?
Let's see.
Oh, hold on. What shall we do, Master?
Well, I have I know how to synthesize the Withering Cure with the dead mandrake-looking thing. So that should come in handy when we get back to the Broken Brothers.
So you want to synthesize a Withering Cure?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I already know how to do it, but how much does it cost to synthesize one?
Are you asking me how much does it cost to make one?
Yeah.
450 gold pieces.
That's a lot better than the 1,000.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't do that right now. I don't have enough funds for that. Okay. Then next is since I'm gonna try to mind meld with the egg and stuff with some help. Would I be able to research how to make some kind of a moon orc mind potion thing by taking some drawing some blood from like Mooney if she allows it?
You gotta talk to her, dude, not me. Like, talk to her about that. That's her blood.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mooney.
Go ahead.
She's in the middle of cutting a gem. She'll look up with her jeweler's glass. 300x zoomed in.
Hey, what's up, Duke?
Ooh. Would you be able to give me some of your blood?
Sure. I got a lot to go around. Why, you making some special drugs, some designer drugs?
Well, I was hoping to see if I can make some mind strengthening potion from your blood, because it seems like you have an affinity against psychic or
Wait, what?
you have like a very strong protective mind.
I don't like that. I won't be experimented on.
No, you're not gonna be experimented.
She'll back up some more.
On. Just blood that you'd be willing to give. You wouldn't be affected.
No.
But what about his drugs?
I like his drugs, but I'm not giving up the secrets of my people.
Secrets?
Yeah.
It's how you were. It's how we.
Couple start losing it. Take the secrets. As he's whispering in your ears.
She'll look up with her 300x zoomed in, all in his right eye.
Ew, you
She'll
see his
study
pupil.
it.
Oh, God. It's got tiny little...
She'll hold out
wigglies
some
in
bird
it.
seeds.
You're right, nuts.
He'll start hammering the top of Took's head with his beak. Secrets.
It's not exactly secrets per se,
Secrets. Take
because it's just the mutation of our bodies
Take it from her.
when we're around the demon waste over centuries.
What? I can't hear over the racket Cup's making. You got a hollow head? Why is that so loud?
Donk, 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 donk.
It's not exactly secrets. It's just,
Should narrow eyes
mutation
at him.
of all our orc heritage.
Well, what makes you special?
Oh, what makes me special is that I can resist corruptions and necromantic energies as well.
Well, if you can resist it, can't you synthesize that and make me not have a wooden egg next time?
Well, that's because it's my Orcan mutation doesn't resist psychic connections.
What? What's that got to do
communion.
with a wooden leg?
No, with the wooden leg, I could synthesize something that might be able to better, I suppose, resist the small corruption. It wouldn't cure it.
Well, look, next time we're in a fight, and I'm bleeding anyway, okay, you can have some. Makes me
okay.
uneasy.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like you're taking something from my heritage. I don't like it.
I mean, it's
That ain't
between
meant
us
for
orcs.
sharing.
It is between us orcs. I mean, if it were if it were humans or anyone else, that would be concerning.
Normally I would agree, but not only are you not from a different clan, you from a different, skin.
Oh yeah, I'm from a demon fighting tribe. Heck, there's even.
You made
We could
anything
know
from
that there's
Zu'el's
like.
blood?
Sorry, what?
You made anything from Zu'el's blood?
Yeah, but it doesn't help
Who
with
doesn't
the
bleed?
with the egg.
Oh, you need it for the egg?
Yeah.
Okay, here you go.
She'll hold out her hand.
How we do this?
I'll just take these vials, take a dagger, and just draw blood.
Okie dokie.
She'll stand there, totally nonchalant, bleeding.
Now Mooney has the word draw, or has the word blood written on her arm that was cut out with a knife because he drew blood on her arm. He cut it in.
How much you need?
How much are you willing to give?
For now, a few vials.
Okay, tell me when you're done. I'm getting
if-
hungry.
Yeah.
I was in the
Although if
middle of
I'm,
something, too. If I mess this up, it's your fault.
Mess what up? Oh, you mean the cutting?
Yeah.
All right. And so, finish drawing blood, and on to researching on see if I can make some kind of a psychic resisting potion thing.
Hey. Good luck.
Hell yeah.
She'll waddle away, wrapping up her wrist.
Hey, coffee. You got any protein? I'm hungry.
Mm.
I just donated for the cause.
What
I didn't even get a sticker, though.
Aw. What cause, if I may ask?
I was helping Took.
I'm back.
He's trying to talk to Holden's baby.
Holden's baby.
So,
My child.
you injured yourself
I didn't know
to
he did
help.
it.
Can you remind me, what color is coffee skin? It's blue, right?
Right now, it would appear tan and humanoid.
Oh, okay.
because she has been keeping up appearances to appear more human, so that way she doesn't get flagged immediately as
Has Mooney ever seen her
abomination.
with blue skin?
Nope. Technically, no one has.
Okay.
So,
Until
got
someone
protein, I'm
opened their
hungry.
mouth. Yes. I should have some meal buns in the basket.
Will you feed me?
She opens her mouth.
Do you
Careful,
want me to
those
do
were
the
from
chickmunk
Mini-Mall.
thing? Yes. That's why I was hoping that we wouldn't eat all of them.
She'll stick her tongue out.
Nah, nah, nah.
Chickmunk it is. She'll take one, divide it in half, and pack it into each of her cheeks. There.
That's so fun.
She'll go back to what she was doing, leaving crumbs.
Bad as tongue, I swear. It's adorable.
All right. So, Took, what would you like to do? Did you convince her to get the blood?
I did. I got 3 vials worth of blood.
And you would like to do what?
To research on how or figure out if I can make some kind of a potion that can give me some sort of resistant or best case scenario immunity to like psychic damage.
Experiment versus psychic. Okay. And Coffee, what would you like to do?
I believe I put in notes an item I'd like to build with Mooney if possible.
Oh.
See
Hey,
about
I'm gonna
getting
engrave KV on that beast emerald you gave Jax. Just so you know. Means a lot.
Most welcome.
Just so you know.
I was hoping to look into the hat shield because I thought it might, if it's light enough, I might consider it. If it's not light enough, then it's an aesthetic and I can't use it.
Oh, you wanna go slide in the snow? Coffee, it's real fun.
The feats will be done, and you'll get to look over what it does. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, it's... So what it is, it's going to be a feat for proficiency to wear it, and it's going to provide, basically, buckler's protection as a hat. As for what item you want to make, you wanted to make an item with Mooney?
Yes. I was hoping to make a item that would allow me to have constant featherfall for a exposure charge. So that way I don't get dinked out of the sky
Okay, so...
too harshly.
Auto, feather, fall.
Oh. You want a wondrous item, huh? I'll make some real wondrous stuff.
I trust in your ability in mastercraft.
Yeah.
Okay, Zu'el, Arcana check.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Aha!
Fuck.
Oh no!
Coffee, Arcana check.
Got it. 1 sec. I believe this would be a normal.
Uh-huh.
There you are.
Ooh.
You're welcome, Coffee.
I see who really wears
I appreciate
pants in
your
this
effort.
relationship.
I got the bad rolls out of the way for it.
All right, so
Yes, you did.
it's going to take you 14 days to research how to make the item.
Gotcha. 14 days of research.
So looks like everybody's locked in with something. The earliest thing that can be done is Holden's buckle. So we're going to move time ahead for 10 days if everything's okay with that.
Yeah.
How long does it take to do Jax's thing?
Jax's dire wolf maw sheath with beast emerald is going to take 20 days to finish.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm done after 8.
How many days do we have?
What do
45, you
What do
said?
you mean you're done after 8?
As in, after 2 of the retraining things, I want to start making a saddle. Or barding.
Meh.
Oh, okay, I see. I see what you mean. I thought you were reordering your ability scores, but you're just changing one thing to another thing. So I'll adjust this. Soonest thing is
At
8.
some
then.
point, Mooney will come over and she'll have a flex off with Boldrum.
Come on, Holdan, whose muscles are bigger?
Mine.
Oh no, let's find out.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, come on, Boldrum, let's play rollies.
All right, Zu'el. List out the spells that you want to learn and notes. Took, I need you to make me 8 Arcana checks or alchemical rolls. Excuse me.
Ooh, 8.
Yeah.
Mooney slips and falls.
Ah! No, y'all didn't see that. Come on, let me go again.
Nope, too late. I think Took's doing a thing.
Oh wait, let's go see what our... Hang on, I gotta go see what my dealer's doing. Huh.
Not bad, man. 5 successes.
Nice.
Does his little bird give him any sort of plus on this?
No.
Oh.
No, it's...
Does he just tap on his head the whole time?
Yes. His bird's effects will be revealed soon.tm. Okay, here we go. Let me look at this fucking potion. Somebody is speeding outside.
That's me.
Meow.
In my Bugatti.
In my Bugatti.
I'm coming over to make demands.
Yeah, like what?
Well, you just gotta wait and see. The tables are turned. Now you're in suspense.
Ew, is the bear.
You guys are cute.
Yee.
Alrighty then. You have unlocked the recipe of a potion of psychic resistance. This potion has a market value of 750 gold pieces. You can make it at 325 gold pieces.
Damn.
Good job, Took.
Oh no, my armpits.
300 and what?
325 gold pieces.
Nice.
Okay, we're on day 8. Took, what would you like to do now?
Fuck.
I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna make some potion of psychic resistance
Correct.
and then sell it.
Doesn't Took have retraining he needs to do so you can do that egg stuff?
Huh? Oh, yes. I will retrain.
Oh,
Before we forget about that, and that's going to take like 15 days that we end up not
And
having.
how many days of retraining total? And what
Well,
are you
for a
retraining?
For a feat, I think it was what, 10 days?
A feat is 5 days.
Oh, 5 days. Okay, cool.
What feat are you retraining?
My resilient from Constitution to Wisdom.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much the same feat, but
Yeah.
Different actually.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. All right, Boldrum, what are you doing now that stat training is done?
So those 5 days for the feat from Steel Soul to ASI, and then 3 days for protection to 2-weapon fighting. So I'd like to start the Minima barding.
Okay. Barding, Minima, make me a smithing check.
Are we level 6 effectively?
Yes.
26.
Okay.
Nice roll.
Alrighty. And from that, what are you putting into it? What tier is the item?
Tier 6 tempered anointed.
Base material?
Steel.
Okay.
Infernal steel.
No. I still have a question to ask those Galeans about infernal steel.
Saying a Hydra with infernal parting would be so cool.
Okay.
We don't put any of that cringe crap near my child.
And that'll take 8 days. Yeah. Holden, we're gonna move ahead 2 days so that yours are finished. Moving ahead, everybody.
Whenever I do finish researching those spells, I'm gonna retrain my ASI from Charisma to Strength.
Oh,
Well, what spells are you researching?
Sacred Flame, Guiding Bolt, and Spirit Shroud.
Then you're already
If
done.
I can get... Okay. Then I will start doing push-ups with Boldrum when he's
Okay.
not in the forge.
Retraining. ASI. 5 days. Moves ahead 2 days. Holdren, your secret project is done. What would you like to do next?
Work on the Meteor Star for Zu'el with the however cut blood gem and the mithril. I don't remember what the cut they got was.
Meteor. Star. Okay.
I rolled a 18 on that blood gem.
Blood gem? Okay.
The Meteor Star.
Yes. Because it's meteor than all the other stars.
No.
Okay. So you have warrior cut blood gem?
Yeah.
What are the
That's...
Go ahead.
No, doesn't matter.
What are the materials and tier that you're trying to make it Holden?
Mithril and then the cut blood gem, so I think be tier 6 because Mithril's 4 and engraved for the blood gem would be 2.
Yep.
And then I roll schmitting. And then
20.
maybe one more if we're counting as 6, so yeah, 20.
Okay. Set for that.
What y'all having for dinner?
I had shawarma.
I had pasta.
Ooh, I love shawarma.
I had Harvey's.
What's hard? Oh, is that like a cheeseburger?
Yeah, it's
Burger
Carl's
King.
Jr. on the West Coast.
Oh.
Okay. So, looks like the earliest one that'll be done is Boldrum making many malls barding. So I'm going to move ahead 6 days for everybody.
Mooney gets her period. She's even more temperamental.
Great.
Okay, Took has retrained his feet. Zu'el has retrained his ASI. Coffee has finished researching on how to make the auto featherfall item. So you're going to need an appropriate gem engraved with sky or air, or the gem itself to be made out of an air property gem like topaz or other form of essence, and then you'll need to choose a wondrous item base. So like shoes or a ring or something like that.
Now, Coffee, my specialties. Anything shiny. I recommend we put this in some sort of jewelry. What you
Boldrum,
think?
Boldrum completed the barding.
Are you asking for the next thing?
Yep.
All right. How long would it... When do we get tier 7? How much longer till the forge?
Forge is not done till day 30. We're on day 16.
What day? Okay. I want to make a tier 6 armored robe for Zu'el, and he would need to provide the base, and I'd need another blood gem cut by Mooney.
Oh, you want some help?
Yeah.
You still angry?
Yeah.
Good, me too. I bet you got your period for a long time. That must suck. Dwarves get
never
periods.
The suffering never ends.
Yeah,
Speaking of that,
it's a scam.
do lady green orcs do that if they can't bleed?
What?
I think she's
Obviously, your
talking
parents
about.
never had the talk with
Here
you,
you go.
Holden.
I'm sorry, it's hard to focus today.
Oh, I know how that stuff works. I'm just saying, what about female green orcs?
If you know how it works, you know that it's not really blood. It's mostly other fluids and a little bit that makes it red. Just don't worry about it.
Master, observe how he mansplains.
Jeez. What's mansplaining?
That's the best kind of
You
explanation.
can't understand me.
I don't care.
He's also older and very wise.
Yeah, he's married. I ain't never met an orc that angry who hadn't been married. I bet he's got like 6 daughters. Well, how many daughters
Well,
you
what?
got, Zu'el?
It's none of your business. I don't know you.
She'll study him.
What if she was one of your long lost daughters?
I bet
No.
I am. Maybe that's why he's so hostile. That's the right word, right, Boldrum? Did I use that word right?
Size.
Hey, you know words.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh god, I sent you both bloodstones. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have them now.
Oh
Here you
god,
go.
They're
no.
his. He owns them.
No.
come on, let's put them on your nipples.
My power.
Oh, no.
Just take these and cut these for him.
How many?
At least one.
Well, Zu'el, you gonna answer my question? Mm-hmm.
Puts her glasses on. Zooms in.
I have one daughter.
Oh, that's real cute now. I appreciate you sharing that information.
Master, observe. He cares for his offspring.
Here you go.
Huh.
You too must create many offspring, Master.
Which cut is
Yeah,
this
I
one?
need to pass down my knowledge.
Indeed. You must also use their blood to supplement your blood to lengthen your lifespan.
I can do that?
Yes, there are many secrets.
But
first, you must find a female.
yes.
He will start thumping your head with his beak.
What are my options
There's
for
one
the
right there.
base of an armored robe?
What's the what? What? Who? Who are you?
the base of the armored robe.
What about
that Boldrum is like? What are my options to pick from? Like, does it have to be leather? Can it be like leather and silk?
Cloth. I mean, it's pick something. Like you can have leather. You can have silk. If you have a rare material,
Lavender.
like creeping death thread, then you can make something out of that.
Man, I wish I had that.
I wish I had some creeping death thread.
Yes, wrong character. Do they have any good silks in Haikyuu that I could purchase?
Yeah. No, you don't need to purchase. They have access to Glayan silk, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll take
do
that.
some Glayan silk for the base then.
All right. Glayan silk armored robe. What tier?
With a
Oh, blood gem.
6.
yeah.
Blood gem and mana weave.
Oh, you want to put mana weave on it?
Yeah, that's kind of important so he doesn't die.
Okay. What's the cut of the gem?
I think royal. Do you have a different opinion? Zul?
Zu'el.
Royal's fun.
And to be clear, you were building this as the armor of the robe, yes? Not the robe, slot
Yeah.
robe? Okay.
Yeah, the armored robe.
All right, Zu'el, what up next?
I think I don't think he's aware that it's the Crimson Tower. I guess do more research into the Crimson Right and what that is and where it came from and what all that stuff's about. If possible.
Okay. Took. Retraining's done.
Actually, first, I want to.
Did he just die?
Hold on.
There's a war.
Someone's just knocking at the door. I'll be right back.
Okay. Dude, it sounded like he just died. All right.
It's actually Cup.
Coffee. What would you like to do?
I have some spells I'd like to purchase and learn.
Okay.
I have some retraining that will need to be done.
Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the purchase and learning of spells first.
Okay, researching spells. Got it. Now wait for Took to get back. To not be killed.
By the pecking of Cup.
He lived. As...
Oh yeah. Better yet, instead of doing the research, can I possibly go out and try to find the Baron's cleaver that we sold?
That would be a good idea.
That shit's gone, man.
Okay.
The only hope you have of ever finding it is if somebody specializes in a merchant's kit, and they just literally look for it.
Well, I mean,
Can we task
Veil?
Veil with that?
Veil?
Veil is doing other things. Right
Yeah,
now,
like being on a honeymoon,
well, currently
She's
right
not
now,
married yet.
currently right now, Veil is in Isola, speaking with the Duke, and maintaining a political connection between him and Haikyuu in order to make sure that the Duke, should the Brass Baron turn on Haikyuu, doesn't also join him.
Actually, speaking of political connections,
Doesn't
when
sound
we
like a honeymoon.
upgraded the estate to tier 3, did we get another one of those, like, pick a place and you make a relationship with them thing?
No, but you have a Reaver. Or not a Reeve, a Reeve.
A regent?
No, Reeve, which is a diplomat.
Oh,
So you have another staff slot you can recruit for.
okay. Because I know before Veil left, we doubled down on Demon's Deep for our second one, but I didn't know when we get our third relation.
The third one happens when you get a reeve. So
Okay. Yay.
We get a what? A reeve?
a reeve, which is a old-timey term for diplomat.
Reevy.
We get ambassadors?
Yeah.
Sick.
Reevy would make a great ambassador.
Let's recruit Reevy.
Hungry.
Not to expect.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Did you survive?
Yes, I survived the onslaught.
Yes, bribe the little gods.
All right. What would you like to do
yes.
next, Took?
First, I want to see if I can make the blue alchemist fire. But first, before that, is learning how to get the liquid that's used in the forge.
The what?
What?
The blue fire that's in the forge. I want to learn how
Yeah.
to. That's made from the machine. I want to learn how to do that. To add to the alchemist fire.
So you want to learn how to make blue fire alchemist bombs?
Yeah.
Okay. You will also see your quest log is updated with Find Mate. You will also feel a beak hit your head every time you're not looking at it. Donk.
All he has to do
What
is
is
picture Elrond, and then the pecking stops.
What is it with you, Arcadum, and trying to get people married in your D&D games?
What? Who am I trying to get married?
The 2 campaigns I'm in. Find mate.
No,
Find the familiar.
He didn't try
no,
that.
no. Goldenveer doesn't want Ira to marry her because she's poor.
I believe the spell that I was looking
I
at
am
3 weeks in a row says find
actively-
appropriate marriage candidate.
I'm actively trying to prevent marriage in that game.
You're actively trying to create it with a new mate.
That comes afterwards. First, I have to cancel this ridiculous love connection before I can make another one.
The elope.
Writer, she is poor.
Correct.
I just hear someone squeaking a goddamn clown horn in the background or something.
That was me. Sorry,
Honk,
I'm playing
honk,
with Jax.
honk.
Honk, 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 honk.
The real Jax.
Jax is having way too much fun in the background.
He's very excited about his new maw sheath.
I'm excited about my new maw. I can't
Speaking of which, we're going to move ahead 2 days.
wait.
The meteor star is born. Hooray!
Hooray!
So what day are we on? 18?
We are on day 18.
Our group project.
All right. Holden will walk up to Zu'el, and he'll be like, "All right, Zu'el, I got your fancy beating stick."
Zu'el will walk in, looking more buff than usual, just sweat coming off his brow.
Ooh la
It
la.
looks
Ah, you've been
beautiful.
spending time with Boldrum, I see.
Yeah, we've been
Ever since he
doing a
picked
lot
up
of
that
push-ups.
coins, he's been doing a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. But I will lift
Something
it
about
with
that
one
wolf
hand.
god. All right, here's your thing.
I will take it. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Holden. How
What's
much
it
do I owe you?
do?
To save time, I'm going to actually roll that off screen and just make it free.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we got a lot of days to get through. But please add that to my make me a honey-do list, please, in the notes of all the stuff I need to make while I'm off stream. Well. Thank you.
Next thing I'm gonna work on is new pickaxe.
New pickaxe. Give me the specs.
All right, Volt Flux, Thunder Flux, Bounding. I want a Chain Lightning pickaxe. I believe all those were tier 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you have the money for all that?
How much does it cost?
You guys have been paying half, right? It still takes half of this gold value in order to make them. Except for the expensive materials, which you have to provide. But you still have to have the base stuff. So have you been expending base shit?
I've crafted Zu'el's Maul. I don't have the money to do that, so if he has the money, then...
What is the half cost of the ball?
Have you guys not been doing that for any of these items?
I had no idea there was an expense for my mouse sheath.
Well, yeah, it's based off the tier of the item. That's why the tier list is there.
Where is the tier list?
Under crafting.
In
the wiki.
Ah! Had no idea.
No.
Oh, sweet Jesus. All right, let me go back. How much money do you guys have in the estate?
In the estate, 0. It's just whatever each individual person has on them.
Okay.
And for my thing, I don't really know what the cost of that would be, because it was more just doing rune stuff.
Well, that's why when you make a tiered item, it has a base cost, which is its...
Well, no, I was talking about my project. I don't know if that's tiered or not.
That's tier 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would need to make up 200 halved, so I need 100 gold. If that is the case, then for Holden as a quick off, how much does...
All right, hold on. Let's just go through it all. So you have the base cost, which represents like flux and all that. You don't have to pay labor, so you essentially that's why you get to make it at half, because it's just you making it, right? Now you don't have any rare materials for most of those except for the meteor star, but you have mithril, so you don't have to go buy it. And I'm pretty sure you guys provided all the other expensive components when it comes to like gems and stuff, so you just have to do half the base value to represent the materials spent. You can sell the iron bits to make the stocks for you, and you'll have to also use the stocks. Did you say one of you made something out of steel? Do you guys have the steel for that?
We have iron.
That was the barding.
Yes, you have iron, which is not steel. So do you have the steel for that?
Not at the moment.
All right, then you'll have to spend time in the mine on the smelt in order to make steel.
All right.
All right, I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
All right. Sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was never said, this is how much it costs.
I just thought because we had the materials, it was just slap.
Yeah.
I see it as one of those, we don't know what we don't know. Or maybe that's just me.
Wait, but it was... It was... Didn't Arcadum said in the beginning, if you had the materials, you could just make it? And wouldn't really cost, unless if you have to buy the materials to buy it to make it.
I think the cost is just a balancing portion of it.
That makes sense. It wasn't. What do you say? It wasn't explained at the beginning that.
But I am short on gold if it's half of the tier 6, so I will need to sell either the Star Sower or the Sword of Suffering.
Sell both.
I was gonna say, if no one's planning on using it, you might as well get the money for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Zu'el's gonna find us the money by doing the thing.
Okay. So, I'm going to sell the Sword of Suffering and the Star Sower.
Oh, the Star Sower too?
Well, I guess let's just start with the Sword of Suffering and see where we go from there.
Just sell Malady while you're at it.
I don't have that one.
It was on the card. Just sell both.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what do we
say
get
we brought
for
them both in the
selling
Well, before we sell precious stuff, let me go through and see how much this actually costs.
I think it's just 800.
Okay, so tier 3 is 100 gold pieces. You're not making out of any special materials. Are you making it out of iron?
I was gonna do
your special project.
I was originally gonna do what's it called? The tempered steel, but I'll just do iron because that's gonna increase the cost by probably a lot.
If you do iron, then you don't have to pay anything because you have the materials yourself.
Okay.
The next bit is what was made next.
Many
maws, barding, which you need steel for, which you don't have. You have the gem in place for the engraving. Barrier itself. Is that a tier 6 item that you made?
They're both tier 6, but I can make it cheaper if I need to.
Okay, so half of that is... What are you making the maw out of? Or not maw, excuse me. Many maws barding out of.
It was going to be steel.
Alright, so you have to either buy the steel or you make it yourself. And you
I'll just spend 3 days on it.
Okay, so 3 days for that.
I believe that's what you said before was steel.
Mm-hmm. So we'll just add another 3 days that have to be lost. Okay. What was the other item you made? The armored robe that you're working on right now? Okay. Glayan silk.
Glayan silk.
You'll have to buy that, so that's going to be...
That one you'll have to buy, Zu'el.
Yeah.
Cost of that is... Let's see. Reduced from that, because you don't need that. Do you have 400 gold, Zu'el?
I do.
Okay, spend that and you're good.
Also, if we can make steel in 3 days, can I change my thing to be made of steel and just add 3 days to the project?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so I'll update that 13 days.
3 days lost. Add that on the side. And the maw sheath is made out of iron, and you guys already have iron, and you have the beast emerald, and you have the labor, so you don't have to pay for any of that.
Oh.
Well, that one's good. Okay. It looks like all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed.
Then I need to skip that pickaxe.
What about the cost of the meteor star?
I believe you have all the materials for that, because you have the mithril yourself, you have the gem, you have the cut, you have the labor, so you're good on that. You have all the materials you need.
So I don't need to pay for anything?
Not for that item.
Alright, cool.
So which was the sword you don't have in your inventory that would have been in the cart?
Malady one.
Malady? How much could we sell Malady for? That was one of the two from the big tree bark guy.
I can go find it.
The Elite Devastator weapon?
That what it's called.
Sort of malady. I mean...
Yeah, we didn't get...
It's in the notes. We didn't get that physical item.
Yeah, we didn't get the details of it.
I'll go look it up then. I think I remember what it was, but I want to double check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know Zu'el was interested in one of them because one of them like marked and then the other one crit, and Zu'el wanted one, which is why.
Yeah, I have the suffering.
Does anybody here have merchant's kit?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Then I will have to use the base selling ability of your.
Before that, are we considered level 6 or?
Yes.
You are level 6 for the purposes of doing things.
Okay, because once I become practitioner, my extra kit proficiency would be with merchant's kit.
No,
but
I don't think it's gonna. You're not the class. You were just level 6 for stats.
Yeah.
So Took will fill that gap once we lock in.
Oh yeah, you guys do have a trading post. Okay, that's what I thought. Good.
Yeah. The inn.
We have the inn one.
How much do our whores make us?
I don't think they're
nothing.
actually a mechanical thing.
What?
You guys have not
it's just-
actually bought a brothel yet. They, like,
It's-
So why are there hoes in there?
That's for the men.
Who?
All the the people that man the
Orphans.
walls and that are
We
part of our army.
outsourced. It's not actually our stuff.
Yeah.
They just provide the service for our men and women.
So you guys are exporting women
oh no.
No,
for free.
Hell yeah.
no, the people are paying them.
Yeah, they're getting paid. It's just we're not making money off of it.
We're not paying them, and they're not paying us. They're
Wow.
just getting paid by the people that use them, and we give them a
Wow.
place to do it.
Okay, rolling for selling. Base merchant kit. It's not bad. All right, you are able to get 2,800 gold for the Sword of Malady.
Oh god,
Nice.
How do we want to split that?
that's without stuff. Good god, how much do y'all think that's worth if we actually had? Hey, Zu'el, hold on to that until 2 levels.
2,800.
Good god, no, not the
Minus
2,800. Your
400.
sword.
Oh.
That's probably worth.
Oh,
Oh, the Sword of Suffering. Yeah.
Whoa, how much?
Good god.
Well, and that was with that
So-
terrible guy. We should hold on to the other one until he has.
and we're gonna take 400 out and give that to Zu'el to buy his silk.
All right.
So we're 2,400 in the estate.
There we go. I's are dotted, T's are crossed.
You already did it. All right.
Nothing
I
but the
put
finest
400
Zu'el
back in my
nipples.
thing.
100,
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move time forward,
400.
counting down the days lost.
Just as a reminder, I still have to do my stuff too.
What stuff?
But
I still have days
You're
to-
researching the Blue Fire Alchemist bomb right now.
Yeah, before that though, how much did it cost researching the psychic resistant potion?
Didn't cost you anything.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's
It costs you the blood.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
It costs you an awkward conversation with Mooney.
Okay, cool. And the Blue Alchemist Fire is also free to research, right?
Yeah,
Since it's in the forge. Okay.
yeah.
Awesome.
I would imagine it would take alchemist potions and silver salt and stuff to do that, though.
To make it,
Because you gotta consume the resource to research it, don't you?
not always, and
Okay.
I don't do that because it's already hard enough to research because it has a failure chance. All right, the Dire Wolf Maw Sheath with Beast Emerald has been finished.
oh shit! My thing! Tell me about it.
I have to make it
Is-
off stream.
Doing that after session.
Yeah.
Aww!
I
All
know.
this waiting to continue? Boo!
How badly do I want?
Mooney goes under the stairs and cries.
Boo! Cries.
Bad
All
dad.
right, well, now that we've aligned the stuff, I will ask: does anyone care if Holden takes 800 of the gold we earned to make that pickaxe that he was going to make?
I'll probably
No.
care.
All right, then I won't. Zu'el said no.
No.
As in, no, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
All right.
No.
I mean,
I will then.
I don't
work on
care
the
that you made me this
Volt
awesome
Flux,
new
Thunder Flux,
weapon.
bounding.
I don't care that you
Technically-
gave me this brand new weapon. No, you don't get to use your own money.
yeah, technically Zu'el and Took and Coffee wouldn't have a say in it because we're just mercenaries, and that stuff it's like for your estate. We don't get to have it.
Mooney
Actually,
was
maybe-
Look,
out
that
of it.
may be true, but Holden likes y'all and considers y'all's friend, so he's still at least going to ask.
Mooney just had the contract read out to her. If she gets a 6 of that.
Oh no, wait. Coffee has the same contract as Mooney. It's just Zu'el and myself changed our contract.
What'd you say it was? 2,800?
Yeah, that was the beginning cost. Yeah.
So divided by 6.
Hey,
We'll give you 465. I'll take that.
Speaking of which,
I can do math. You owe me one
Where's-
and a half more gold than that.
She'll
Hey,
cross
hold
her
on.
arms.
All right, I'll make it 466. You drive a hard
Tack,
bargain.
tack, 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 tack,
It's
tack,
all
tack,
gold.
tack.
I can't really break a gold. Like if I break a
Tap,
gold
tap,
in
tap,
half,
tap,
it's
tap,
not
tap,
worth
tap,
anything.
tap, 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 tap.
Excellent. She'll hold out her hand. Give me a fist pump for the other half.
All right, he bumps her fists.
Yeah.
Hey, hold it.
Minus
Give her fist
466
kisses.
to Mooney
Hey, Holden.
for payment. Yo.
So I still need that 200 gold from for my pay up the mission.
I will get to that.
She'll go back to the stairs and continue sulking. That God has not given her her item.
Oh my god. Wah!
1134.
I remember having a terse conversation about doing all rules on stream.
And then... Alright, then 2.
Yeah.
Your 200. Zu'el's is being somewhat expedited into that thing that I made him, so we'll skip that one for now.
Oh.
And
Oh.
that's 200. 934.
Okay, let's go ahead and move time forward on some stuff here. Oh, actually, Took, roll me alchemy checks for researching the Blue Fire Alchemist Bomb.
Okay. How many?
Give me 3 of them.
Hey!
Oh, and that's a +1 because technically I'd be level 6. So it would be 15, 29, and 18.
Okay.
Do I need to pick what I'm doing for the rest of the 25 days?
Well, you finished your project, so now you can pick a new one if you'd like.
Yeah. Do I have something that'll give me the temp HP? I'd put it on whatever's available.
Let's see. Nom, 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 nom.
To be clear, I'm not actually upset you're rolling my items off.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
I know. When you go under the stairs and cry, I know you're messing with me. I think... THP's hard, though, because it's got so many things. Do you have any gems? Like, what gems do you have?
She'd have whatever the group has.
What gems does the group have?
I know they've
we've
got at
that
least a
Tiger's
diamond.
Eye. We've got a couple more Bloodstones, a Mana Crystal, a Raw Diamond, a Pristine Ruby, and that's it.
Ooh, can I do
Pristine-
some with the ruby?
Yeah, the ruby will do it. The ruby's good.
Can I make? She's got a tiara on her actual character. Can I make that a real thing now?
Sure.
Go from plastic to real.
Yeah, so we'll do a THP Ruby is going to be good for that. I believe you have Warrior's Cut unlocked. Give me a yeah, we'll do it that way. Give me a jeweler's kit roll, and then we'll get a recipe that can be added on to a crafted item that one of the crafters can make for you. One of the other crafters, I should say.
21.
Okay. I think that's good enough for Blood Feast.
Yum yum.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, that's Zu'el's thing. Zu'el, we're making a tiara for you.
Maybe I'm his long lost daughter. What you think?
What you think? You my daddy.
I mean, look, I don't know how you orcs
my
work. I
daddy.
mean,
You my
you're
daddy.
blue, he's green, he's gray, he's red. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know where the color spectrum goes. I don't know when y'all split off.
Cup will start
We're the
slamming
rainbow.
against Took's head. Master, you must
Yes?
find a female orc. Master. Or other
Okay.
female. It doesn't have to be an orc. We're not racist.
I mean, it would have to be.
No halflings.
How?
No halfling.
It's such a shame we can't talk to him. He was so racist earlier.
No halflings. No elves. No elf. Alrighty. That's good stuff. We got everything locked in. Everybody's giving me their basic rundown.
Will that take her the rest of the 25 days?
No, it's going to take you 15 to make that recipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's a possibility they might be able to actually make an item for you before.
Is she writing?
Sure. Yeah, drawing more likely.
Oh no,
You're
she
doodling.
can. Yeah.
You're doodling.
Okay.
You're the Joker in the Batman like the early Batman
It's
cartoons.
real sketchy drawing.
Yeah, you're just drawing shapes.
Just makes sense in my head.
2 triangles plus a square make a circle.
Come on, what you think? This will look real nice.
All right, that'll do for session. That'll do, pig. Like that. Pick it up
So
next
do I have to
time.
come up with something for 10 days then?
One small question before you go, though.
For you, yeah. For you to do
Okay.
for 10 days, yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
Do we still have would we still have time to acquire the topaz for the wondrous item?
You'd have to buy that, because I don't think you
Ooh,
guys
let's go
have that.
shopping.
But yeah, you guys
Yes.
can also sell items and go shopping. Also, I should remind you, in 9 days in game time, you guys are going to get another trigger off of your estate funds. So there's a possibility you'll make some bank off that.
Mooney
We'll
will
get
go
our
arm
estate
in arm
funds and we'll
shopping.
get our upgraded forge.
Arm in arm shopping with coffee.
Come on, let's go get something real nice. I'm out of tampons.
I'm out of tampons.
Many Malls Barding doesn't have any fancy stuff, right?
And the thing is,
Not yet.
tempered and anointed. Yeah.
No, I meant like stuff that you'd need to roll for.
No.
You told me to get a list for you of the things that you need to...
Well, no, I still need to make it. List out all the stuff that you've made, but you don't have the mechanics for yet, and I'll make it all.
Oh, okay.
Because there's always a chance that
Yeah.
some ingenuity stuff will happen, and the thing you make becomes something cool.
Everything is made as cool.
Like Boldrum's dwarf sweat makes something happen. You know, I don't know, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I bet Boldrum's out of tampons too. He been booty all
You,
month.
you okay over there, Ghaz?
You told me to be angry, and I got angry.
I thought it was great.
Not the whole time, just for one day.
That was hilarious.
No, I'm just kind of bummed about Solitary Sword not working out, but I'll get over it.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably have to
Could we-
retrain Combat Adept into like Armor Adept and go Splint Mastery.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It is.
Hey, Arcadum.
Yeah, what's up?
So is it 11 days that took spent out of the month?
11 days to what?
Is it 11 days that took spent out of the month?
I swear, I cannot understand what you just said to me. Say it again, please. I'm sorry.
Okay. So out of the month, took spent 11 days, or is it more?
How many days does Tuke have left to craft?
Oh, same as everybody else. You spent 21 days doing something.
21.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought I only
that's-
spent 11.
No, that's why I went through the days the way that I have, man. Is so that you'd get something to do, and like, you get what I mean. Like, every time I would ask you what you were doing, I would then track time forward till the nearest project was done, and then re-go through everybody's stuff until you were ready.
Oh, okay. So it took more than 8 days for the psychic resistance
Yeah.
potion, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was just how many rolls you had to make. Anyway, looks like there's some fan art. I think. Sorry, one of them is if Boldrum had a, I don't know, like, that looks like Holdan and Boldrum put together. That's so weird. It's like if they had a gay baby. There we go. Bam. Some fan art for you guys. Whoa! That's incorrect. Sorry, don't look. Sorry.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Tonka said they were back.
There we go. More of that. Wait.
Oh, good. Because I didn't get enough of that for the last 3 hours.
It looks so good, though.
Oh, yeah. The Fall of Dwarf Culture in Modernity, thread 1 out of 4,209.
Come on.
That That's
Beautiful.
That's actually awesome, dude.
It's hilarious.
It's just
I hate
full
elves.
rage.
You hate what? That's
Why?
Elves.
I hate elves. The fall of dwarf culture and modernity, a thread, 1 out of 4294. I don't think you guys are ready for what Ray's gonna look like, dude. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll still keep their cherry beard.
No.
Die. Everyone die. Kill them.
No,
All of
elves
them.
don't have beards.
No beard, no
Oh.
elf.
He said, looking at Clomp.
No, they have gherkins.
They have,
Oh.
they have what?
Gherkins.
I don't know what a gherkin is.
The-
Don't
the
look it
Martin
up.
thing?
Do not look it up. Do
Look
not
it
look
up.
it up. Do not look it up.
All right,
You
Google.
you don't want to know.
A gherkin?
You don't wanna know.
A gherkin?
I think it's Merkin.
It's not. It is not a pickle. Do not look it up.
Merkin. Merkin wig. Merkin wig? Merkin.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
I told you.
Oh, no. What the fuck? Why is this a thing?
We don't ask questions. We just accept perverts exist.
Jesus. All right. Well, that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see y'all
Bye-bye.
next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.